Something
Something's
weird.
not doing it. We need to switch over sound and mic to yours because I think brand new devices.
Hi, everybody.
Hi. Have this
Hi.
thing where I ran into this with my Raycon earbuds, where headphones and mic together create just like horribleness. And on this computer.
Okay, so we're trying something new again.
No, we might need to switch back to your.
It's really cutting you out when you're not speaking really loudly. It's kind of it's dipping.
Yeah.
Probably should have taken care of that before.
I didn't know.
But why would we do
I
that?
didn't know that was going to be.
We want to share this experience
Yes,
with all of you out there. This is part of our experience.
Sharing is caring. This is how we bond.
It is how
Pain
we
shared
bond.
is halved.
So we bond through tech trauma.
Is pain shared halved or doubled? Not sure.
Pain shared is halved. Joy shared is doubled.
Aw, you guys. That's true. I feel that way too. I recently, thanks to amazing, awesome, incredible fans, upgraded my laptop experience. But with that came a host of tech problems because, you know, so, yeah, I have a new laptop that I'm doing stuff with, and it does not like to play well between mic and speakerphone. But it doesn't seem to be causing a problem right now.
Seems like somebody should have had some famous statement that's like technology keeps moving forward, but intelligence doesn't. I don't know. Something like that.
Also, I will be sniffling a lot. My apologies. Gone through like 3 boxes of Kleenex. That's
gross.
Yeah. I've been so wet and dripping.
This dripping.
Today.
Understandable.
Behave. This is the safe stream.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Out of my nose, you perverts.
Let's see. It says we're having trouble streaming to a destination. Looks like what?
Yeah, that's kicked. So don't worry about that one. That's fine.
Okay.
All right.
Gonna kick.
So if we're making it through now and everything's fine, then I guess we can just continue forward without further ado.
Yes. Much ado about nothing.
Cool.
All right. So we were gonna delve into character advancement.
Yeah.
At the end of last thing.
That's right.
Take people through how that works.
Right.
So,
should we do a little minor recap of what we're doing and stuff?
Can do. Or you might want to do that after character advancement, so that it's fresh in your mind. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So the way character advancement works in this system is you have to buy up 4 separate things. But you can buy them in any order you like, and once you've ticked all 4, then you go up a rank, essentially. So the 4 things are increasing your pools, increasing an edge, increasing your effort, and buying up skills. So that's the other option.
What do you mean by increasing effort?
So your effort is currently 1, yeah?
Right.
If you boost your effort, if you boost your effort up to 2, that means you can spend extra points to reduce the difficulty by 2 levels instead of just 1 level.
But it still will come out. So currently, we can spend points out of a pool.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like
2 at a time to get the 1 point. You spend 2 points to get 1 point of advantage. Yeah. But we could end up spending 4 points to get 2, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Once you go up by 1.
So we can't go more than 1, right?
Correct. It is impossible for us to invest more than 2 points of our pools at a time.
That was again edge, effort, and what was the last?
So you can increase your pools in any sort of mix that you like. You can increase your edge, which reduces the cost when you spend points for effort. You can increase your effort, or you can increase your skills. you can do a few other things as well, like you can boost your recovery rolls. You can select another focus special ability that's available to you.
How does one increase one's skill? Does it go from like untrained to trained?
Yeah, so if you don't have the skill, 4 points, experience points will give you the skill.
So you get a
Right.
new one. Just
So you can get a new one, and that will reduce the difficulty by 1 anytime it applies. Or you can specialize a skill, taking it at a second level, and that reduces the difficulty level by 2 if that skill applies.
So currently, right now, we have a total of 7 permanent experience.
Yeah, which is what you'll be spending from. So you'll be able to boost one thing, and then after this session, you'll be able to boost one other thing. I think it's listed on the character sheets. If I bring up Mr. Example, yes, where you've got advancement in the middle column at the bottom, you just keep track of what you've spent points on. And then once you've done it 4 times, you go up to tier 2, and so on.
Oh, okay.
That is
Tier 1, you advance up to 4 times, and each advancement costs how much?
Each advancement costs 4 experience points.
And what are we advancing?
You have to choose between one of 4 things, right?
Yes. But just to confuse matters, you can swap out one of those 4 things for one other thing if you want, like getting more psychic powers or whatever else makes sense.
So one of your attributes or a new thing, a new skill or special ability.
Yeah.
This bit, okay.
Not special abilities, right? There's not also fair game. Like,
yeah, the 4 vanilla choices are extra points in your pools, extra point in edge, extra point in effort, and skills. Those are the
just skills.
Normal choices.
How do you gain? Do you gain additional special abilities, or is that
you can swap one of those 4 choices at each tier if you want to get something else instead, like a special ability, either from your class, like speaker or warrior or whatever, or from your focus, which is be your psychic talents or whatever other special abilities you have.
Very cool. Wait a minute. How do I know what my focus is?
It's one of the words, I think.
Fast talk or
so you're a jovial speaker who infiltrates. I think infiltrates is the focus. I think.
Yeah, when you hover over, it says that focus.
Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, descriptor, type, focus. Okay. Oh, neat.
Okay, so would I be able to like use my 4 experience points to get a skill that makes me better at perception?
Yes. You could take
I keep trying to use danger sense, but you're like, that's not what that's for. And I'm like, yeah, I know that, but I want to sense the danger.
Yeah. So you could take a skill, you could call it observation or healthy paranoia. You know, you can make up a skill name if you want.
Hey, they call that vigilance where she's from. Okay. Swivel.
Head on a swivel. That sounds like a name for the skill.
That's
a good one.
Paranoia specifically.
Oh, okay.
Or I believe it's for paranoia.
Is it?
Maybe. It's definitely a skill from somewhere. Might be from a video game. I'm not sure.
It could be from Fallout. Feels like Fallout.
Could be.
Yeah.
All right, so you put in the skill in your skills list, and you also put it in the little box under the advancement to show that that's what you pulled.
Is there a list of skills that we're going by?
Not really. Yeah, play it fairly fast and loose. So,
all right, but does Cypher System have a set of skills that they typically like have is
It has an example list of skills, but you're not supposed to be particularly stuck on those ones.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's meant to be fairly open.
So yeah, how do we get new special abilities? Can we spend skills to just acquire a new one? Or
You
is that only-
can, yes, you can spend 4 points to acquire a new special ability. So what's your focus?
separates mind from body.
Okay.
You're like a remote viewing, like out of body experience, sort of.
Yeah, like right, yeah. Sending my
Okay.
Healthy paranoia. Observe your environment, scan for danger or irregularities.
Okay, so you already have third eye, which is the tier 1 power for that.
yeah.
And you don't get any more until you go up a tier. But you could move into some related psychic abilities and get a different one from something else, if it makes sense.
Right, yeah. Okay.
So, like, you could develop telekinesis or the ability to see spirits, those kind of things.
Is there a base guide that you've got a link to that we can check out real quick? That way we don't.
It's well, so there's the system reference document, which I've linked you to before, but that's quite limited. It's only some very basic ideas because it's just explaining how the system works. So unfortunately, I can't, send you this.
Right.
Yeah, no, I tried Googling it before asking a question, and like everything's like, yeah, it's open ended. Just follow your heart. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Just do whatever.
Okay, so that
Do whatever brings you joy.
Give people choices instead of it being open. I ran into a lot of choice paralysis and stuff like that. Whenever like open-ended stuff, sometimes that's difficult for people. So we could have it where you could play.
So we gotta cut, have open-ended or cut it down to like, or you know what we can do?
Or you could use these.
Yes, and what we can add that would be really cool. If this is like a dice-based system, is like that a dice frequently comes up like a D6 or a D10. We can have that many options that they can roll a dice on. Usually do that.
So you can
either just
go random.
Tables, yeah.
Yeah, you can pick what resonates with you, or you can just like randomly roll.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's always fun. But I'll have to give them like a short list.
Okay, so if I wanted to look at special abilities for infiltration, that would be what I'd be selecting from.
Well, yes, you'd need to find your focus. Which is infiltrates. Okay, so
I need ninja because I'm good at sticking out.
Right.
Right now,
I'm blending in.
Right now, J-Rod can stick out like a thumb, a sore thumb.
But that would be cool to have J-Rod do like a
ninja.
It's also the Hitman thing where it's like you stick out and then you like change your shirt and then
Change your
put a
shirt,
beanie
and
on.
I look like nobody.
Right, exactly.
It's just another.
Do you already have stealth skills or not?
I have basically, let's see. We got spin identity, understanding, fast talk, and babble are my under special abilities, and then my intrusions are friendly NPC, perfect suggestion, and unexpected gift. So none of those actually are directly stealthy, and that's what I was thinking. It's like if I'm going to be infiltrating, then need some.
So you basically, because you're an infiltrator, you could get 2 skills for the price of 1 if you wanted.
I like that.
So you'd pay 4 points, and then you'd gain the stealth skills special capability from underneath the infiltrates focus, and that would let you choose 2 skills, and it gives an example list of like disguise, deception, lockpicking, pickpocketing, seeing through deception, sleight of hand, stealth, those sorts of things. So you'd get to choose 2 of those, and you'd be trained in them. So if you wanted to do the sort of disappear in a crowd thing, be like probably disguise and stealth.
Yeah, that actually sounds pretty good.
Do they both have to be of the same kind, or can you pick one disguise and one like?
So
they both have to be stealth related.
Okay, so is stealth like the general because it's 2 for 1. So what are the is stealth like the up higher in the art, higher up in the hierarchy, or is it like a same level?
Stealth's going to be more general use because it's any time you're sneaking around, being quiet,
Okay.
trying not to be seen.
So yeah, I'm thinking this is the way I want to go. So I'm gonna just straight up okay. So stealth,
Okay.
and then what was the other? You said like
Disguise was probably the best option. Yeah. So in your little table down the bottom, fill out one of the gaps saying focus stealth. Just so you know that's what you spent on.
okay. So on like the tier 1 thing there, focus stealth.
Yeah.
And then I need to. What's the second thing was the something I need to add, right? Which is disguise.
Yes, you get the 2 skills, stealth and disguise.
So to get the effort upgrade, that applies for everything, right? But then if I got an intellect edge upgrade, that would be just for obviously intellect.
Just for intellect stuff, and it would make it cheaper to use effort on those things. Whereas increasing your effort score would let you put more oomph into whatever.
Into each
thing.
point.
Yeah,
Oh.
but it would cost you more points.
Right. So I'm just trying to figure out the difference between leveling up an edge, which obviously would limit it to one of the 3 disciplines, versus leveling up the effort, which would.
Okay, so
but
each point in edge reduces the cost to spend a level of effort. So if you don't have, so if you don't have any edge in that category, it costs you 3 points to spend a level of effort. If you have 1 point of edge, it costs 2 points. If you have 2 points of edge, it costs 1 point. Should you get to 3 points of edge, you can get a free level of effort in that ability.
and
that is pretty
how
good.
much does it cost? Is it also 4 XP to go up an edge?
Yeah, it's all 4 XP to go up 1 in edge or effort.
And we're at 7 right now, so I would not be able to level up.
Yeah,
Right. So by the end of
you
it,
could then-
we can do
So
the second one of our 4 slots of how we spent our
should we keep track of our entire XP or just the leftover XP
I think we should keep
after
it.
we spend?
I think we should keep a track of all of it. That way we know, because
Then you
keeping
can
up with
go
the
backwards
spending
now.
happens right here in the center. So you keep up with what you spent. Each one, filling out one of those blocks was a cost of 4 points. You know that for sure.
So you'll be able to know.
You'll know how much
Provided-
you spent and how much you had.
Yeah. Provided you can multiply by 4.
Not always. The XP that we're spending on stuff is the one that we're
The
keeping.
permanent XP. Bottom left.
Right. No, what I mean is right here.
Oh, you mean
So yeah, right here. So whenever we're spending XP is up here next to tier number.
right. Oh, okay.
That's gonna
The
be-
normal spending. Yes, I understand
that's
what you
one's
mean.
gonna
Right.
be
Because
lower.
this isn't really
Right.
spent. There's experience points.
No,
we should call it something.
right. What's it?
Adventure.
Probably
points.
on level up XP. So it could be
What
like
if we can make our own
Own sheet.
Yeah. Can we make our own sheet on here? That would be awesome.
You can. I don't know how to do it, and it's not very user friendly. But in theory, we can. Yeah.
I'll look into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll dig around with that.
whose sub count is 666? We need to celebrate this.
On Grim Streams, I think.
Nice.
Hey.
Congrats. Hey.
She's shifting. She's phasing.
Yeah. Well, I am. I'm separating mind from body. That's what I do.
Yeah.
I think I'm
Now that my
gonna
hair
let
is
Actually touching you.
gotten long enough
Hell
to
yes.
something, it has to do it for me. I'll learn how to do it. Yes, I've never had long hair before. Yes, no, my hair has never been this long. Completely new experience for me.
I want fun.
It's a blessing and a curse.
Yes, it is. You know,
Feels so good to have it played with, though. I had short hair. It wasn't as fun to have it played with.
get it. My face back.
Schwong.
Is that the sound we
That's
make?
the song you make. The sound you make.
Song of the Spheres.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go ahead and raise my edge and intellect by 1.
Yep.
To me.
So that's what, 2 now?
Yes. So I'm gonna go all the way to
dropping
3.
effort on everything.
I'm gonna go to 3, and then we'll go from there. So that I know my next level up as well. So I write down intellect edge or edge intellect.
Yeah, edge intellect in your little advancement box.
The 4 points spent.
And then the leveling up XP is 7.
Yep.
I'm adding stuff to
Should
the
get-
development.
So you should get bare minimum 1 XP tonight, and then you'll be able to buy up a second thing.
for next
Awesome.
stream.
So what about Kelly?
Oh, I think Kelly's getting. Okay, fair enough.
The paranoia.
Okay. Nice.
I mean, it makes sense in all these travels. There's all these like sus things happening. There's metal in her body now. Like, girl's gotta, have a healthy dose of
Yeah. It's
danger.
Makes-
Sounds a bit different.
makes
I'm
sense.
a healthy amount of scared.
Yes.
Right. So it's very relative, isn't it? So why was it that my character could get 2 different things? Because they're kind of just one thing?
Okay, so yeah, under Infiltrator, that was one of the tier 1 abilities, was called Stealth Skills, right? So you were able to buy 2 for 1 because that's kind of your specialization.
As an infiltrator.
So that doesn't count as a skill increase; it counts as a focus from your focus type.
Focusing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So would
So
we
it's a
all
focus
have
focus
So
power.
everybody has the ability to
So we
use
all
their
would-
focus to get a double.
double?
Not necessarily. Different types of focus have different powers. So
Yeah, okay.
So certain focuses.
Certain
have that
focuses are a bit more. Probably what it is they're so narrow that
ability.
they
So they give you more to start
that
off
2
with.
different things are not necessary to make up for those narrowness. Not sure what the logic is there.
I like it. It works. It's always kind of fun in thinking about it from like as we play this game. I'm enjoying just the story that Grim is weaving for us, but I'm also as a metagamer or in general as a gamer, I'm geeking out on like the game structure as well, and that's always fun to be able to decide. So in like D&D, I'm always gonna be like in D&D. I'm such a fangirl of specifically because I was introduced to gaming through D&D, specifically tabletop, and I really like the elegance of the skills, the ability checks, and the saving throws, and how that ties up with the character classes. I don't want them to fuck with any of that. I love it so much. It's beautiful. It is like elegant game design. And other games, of course, that are not D&D do that as well. And so I really enjoy one of the aspects of D&D that I want to introduce in our game is that thing where you have to decide if you're going to min-max or if you're going to do jack of all trades. And so something about it not being equal, not necessarily every single focus or like character type being able to have introductory skills that are double or whatever. Like adding a little bit of that, I think is kind of fun to have people make decisions not only based on flavor and vibes, but also from like a strategic gaming, like give people the ability to be like
To do some
hardcore
metagaming.
gamers. Yeah. Well, it's not metagaming.
No, that's cool.
It should be called something else when it's like you're wanting to,
min-maxing, all that.
you're
kind
wanting to optimize
Uh,
for
Optimization.
optimization. Yeah.
system mastery, some people call it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically something that'll in video
Yeah,
games.
in this
we do that.
specific case, I could see how disguising oneself could be considered part of just stealthing. And so, in other words, they could have just had it be stealth does all this stuff, but then they're like, well, let's have a couple of a little more finely defined.
Yeah, it's a lot of interpretation puts in over how broad any particular skill or ability is. So it's all It's a bit wibbly wobbly, but yeah, it works. Right, is everyone done with spending XP then?
I think so.
Okay. Who's going to do our recap?
I do it every time. Someone else should
Yeah.
That's because you make notes.
No, but you're also we love hearing
No, we love Kelly's recap.
delivery.
You like my unreliable narrator take?
Exactly.
It's
Where
quite
I'm
reliable.
always doing
It's quite
everything
reliable.
and I'm in charge and I kick ass and oh yeah, these guys were there with me.
And also
they were.
everybody's suspicious. Oh, I like it. It's very like not Notes from the Underground, but like you get little self-taped like Blair Witch Project type things where it's like, okay, I'm in the woods, guys. This is what's been happening. It fits.
But if she's not feeling up to
Oh,
it,
yeah.
what exactly did we do?
Well, we went up to Oregon. We did all
All right, I'll recap.
the
Put me front and
See?
center.
Weaponizing competence. It works.
All right.
All right.
So, if I remember correctly, yes. So first things first, we show up to what's that fucker's name? Alex Masters' place. Missing boy we've been looking for. When we rolled up there, there was a couple men in suits claiming to be lawyers or some shit. I don't believe a whiff of that. Especially when they called the police and they showed up at the residence, and these shady fuckers they had went and took them off to the side and they was all whispering about shit. I don't like the look of that. I don't trust it none. They was trying to collaborate and shit with us, and I don't work with men in suits. Let's see. And then Ollie was able to use her paranormal abilities and actually find the Airbnb. No, not even. It was
That's right.
What's
It was
it
like
called? It's like a new residence.
Development.
They were still building stuff. It was still a construction zone. The place hadn't even been finished or furnished, and they was all hiding up in there. But now I'm getting ahead of myself. Anyhow, we catch word that what is it? Fred Money had made this this video game Polybius we've been looking into. Not only did I find that in my research, but it was confirmed when we went to go check on the status of the Polybius ROM being set up for an emulator. And they're like, yeah, we found a little joke in the code from Fred Money here. And would you believe Fred Money was just off in Eugene, Oregon, just a hop, skip, and jump away. So we went on over there. Nice fella, lovely place, very sustainable, nice land, lots of solar panels. Love to see it. But he was quite accommodating at first, offered us lots of refreshments. But as soon as we started talking about Polybius, he said, y'all better shut the fuck up and get out of here. So we went and left a card, begged him to keep in touch. I don't think he's gonna, but here's hoping. Anyway,
Think
so
we got
we
his card.
skedaddle. So we skedaddle on over to Portland again. Cause what is it? TJ, right? I want to say TJ. Yes, TJ, which is Alex Masters' friend. Again, that missing boy. So we went up and met TJ up at some bridge, crying, talking about how the police done found his body in the river, done dredged it up. He got fucking marks all over his arms and shit. Yeah, definitely not kosher. So we were, of course, assuming foul play, but she went and took us to, where was it? A little homeless encampment just down the way where he'd been staying out. Apparently he was friends with the locals there. They let him crash out, hide out, all that. But it would seem that he had a functioning copy of Polybius on his little laptop notebook thingamabob. He'd been playing it, threw himself into a psychosis, I'll tell you what. Went and hurt himself with the broken wine bottle, and then went meandering up over the bridge. And, well, you know the rest. So, what is it? So then we realized that, boy, howdy, those video game fellas that are helping us out better not be testing this game like we told them not to.
Yeah, we're like,
But
oh
we
shit.
had a hunch. We had a hunch, and we flew over there. All kinds of customers ringing the bell, waiting. So we fled into the back, and sure enough, they was playing the game. And I believe last we left off, J Rod was wanting to run across the room and yank out the cords, but we put a bookmark there.
Nice. Thank you. That
Not
was
too
a
shabby.
great recap.
That's why you love me.
Yeah,
It was like
sure.
popping images into my mind with each.
Yeah.
All right.
So if any of
So-
you want to do like a quick recap of what exactly it is we're doing, so that's a good recap of the story. What about this? Just in case you guys are just joining us, we're developing a game as we're playing it.
And it is a conspiracy theory folk punk.
Yeah.
People are like, is this a conspiracy theory game you're telling us about? Sure.
it is.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's do it. But I love it because our first, adventure is around a urban legend. So that's exactly that.
Yeah.
Grandma's always.
Aye. Right then. So yeah, J Rod apparently.
Jared. It's like Jared.
Well,
dashes across the room and yanks the monitor cable out the back of the laptop they're running it off of. They just sort of sit there stunned for a moment as the screen turns off and blink a bit and then look over at you. Hey, I was just about to get a high score.
You may not want that, buddy.
yeah, that was it. You were, yeah. This is really dangerous, guys.
Dangerous. Who are you, Jack Thompson?
I got that reference.
Yeah, do you know what this is? Have you guys heard of this thing before?
It's the urban legend thing. It looks like someone's constructed a game that's kind of like it from all the vague descriptions and stuff going around.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm stage whispering, so but they can't hear my whispering. We're whispering.
It's all right. The mic's not picking you up, so
Yeah, you're whispering for real.
I'm literally whispering. Okay, I'm whispering. Hey, should we do that?
Well, as we walked in, what did the game look like? Well, before I was, before you yanked out the cords, like what did they have on the screen?
it looked a lot like Tempest. So if anyone remembers that old game, there was like early 3D graphics of a grid, and then baddies would come at you down the grid, and you would spin around the outside and hit them.
A lot like that.
Oh, okay.
I was like, why was I already thinking of that? Oh. Like, I'm already picturing that in my head. Oh.
How do you,
I chose my background for a reason. So
Yep, exactly. I mean, I feel like, that's fine.
how does
And
one
it was-
play this? It's just lines.
You move between things.
You know what it reminds me of? It is so much just like the hacking space in System Shock. You're like in this grid, and then there's like cubes of different primal
Like
colors.
sweet summer child. You
paint
haven't
that
played these old ass games.
No, I started.
Like a old shitty arcade, like with the oldest of the game.
No, I started with Mortal Kombat arcade game for like 3 seconds, and then
but yeah, so it had this kind of hypnotic grid flashing past, lots of bright lights and noises and thumping repetitive music.
How long y'all been playing?
He looks at his watch and goes, "Oh, since we got it working."
Which was when?
A couple of hours after you left last time. So I guess
Oh,
we've been
yeah.
here for a couple of days.
Yeah, how many days ago was that?
Yeah, remember that part of me about me saying it being dangerous? You don't remember that, do you?
It's just a good game.
No.
Look, there's a perfectly good explanation, and he gestures to a pile of empty pizza boxes and empty Mountain Dew bottles.
Yeah. We asked you not to start this game up. for good reason.
Yeah, is the game inside the machine that's turned on?
Yeah, we've got the file all decrypted and reconstructed. I had to custom build an emulator to play the ROM, but I could work off pre-existing stuff. You know, a lot of it's shared hardware, so
And
Yeah.
how you feeling? You feeling a little maybe like life ain't worth it no more at all?
what?
What?
Okay, look,
Just checking.
it's not just a urban legend. You've got the real thing right now. Okay, that's what's going on. Look, I don't know how to put this to you, but this you know what MK Ultra is? You understand what that was? You heard about MK Ultra, right?
He's like, but his friend leans forward and goes, yeah, I know about that stuff. Yeah, government mind control.
Yeah, well, this was one of those things, and it's we didn't know what we were getting into. You don't know what you're getting into. Somebody's already died from this. Okay, I can't. This is really dangerous. We're just trying to keep you from, because this person like literally harmed themselves after using something that was a mind control thing. So you tell me if you want to keep screwing around with that.
Yeah, he turns to the guy who did the programming for you, and he's like, "Yeah, so this is like the old version of microplastics that they're going to activate with 5G, right? This is like old school version of that."
Sure. Yes.
Yes, that.
Maybe it's just a good game.
Well, let me tell you, if a couple men in black suits come around asking about this game, you never heard of it and you never played it. You understand?
Yeah. All right, look, at this point, it's your responsibility, but seriously, consider the possibility that if you distribute this online, you're doing harm to people. I guess that's on your own morality.
But we brought it here.
So we're doing
maybe we need to also take it.
Well, we can't guarantee that they haven't got it squirreled away somewhere else. So, we'd like for you to. We're just telling you, we'd like for you to delete, any copies that you have. We want to, kind of set it away as like a dangerous object. We can't, guarantee that you're gonna, go by your word, but we're asking that you please, seriously, this could hurt people.
Okay, you're gonna have to persuade him. I need to think of a difficulty level here. Right, tech is kind of their thing, and this is rare. And now, actually, after all the warnings, he's thinking, "Oh, this could be worth something."
Okay, I'm using fast talk specifically. I know I wasn't speaking very fast just now, but
sorry, I can't hear you. You have to speak up a bit so the mic kicks in.
Why is it doing that? Hold
on.
It is weird. I'm trying to adjust it on my end, but it keeps automatically moving up to lower gain.
It's probably two programs fighting each other.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay. So what does your fast talk ability do again?
It basically convinces you to do something.
Right. You have to spend something for that, though, don't you?
Yeah. It's a cost of 1. Stat intellect.
Let me see if I can find it quickly, just to make sure we got it right.
Yeah, I just wanted to get next to Kelly and get ready to talk to her about something.
Should our pools be back up to max again?
No, because we've come back to the action sort of mid. In media res.
While Jared is convincing them of stuff, I'd like to get next to Kelly and kind of whisper in her ear, and do you have anything heavy in your truck? We might need to smash the computer. I know I wouldn't ask it.
I got my crossbow. Think we
can
just shoot straight through it?
Nah. Hammer.
Are you guys whispering?
Yes. Yes.
No. Oh no. You know
what?
I went and left my meat tenderizer in the center console.
You know, that's why I like to leave it. In case there's roadkill, you may need to send an exit on the go.
Hey, if you're starving, then you want to make that roadkill.
Tender ASAP.
No, it's exactly what's for, the roadkill. Sometimes it ain't all the way gone. You got to help it find Jesus.
Okay. Yeah, so it's 1 intellect point cost and persuaded to do something reasonable. It is reasonable because you paid him to do this. So it's essentially your property. Plus, he's a bit hazy after staying up God knows how many nights playing the game. You dread to think what his blood pressure must be after all that Mountain Dew. So,
also that he developed for us, right? Because we paid for it. Then let's make sure we pack it all up, and we've got now we've got our first object.
Yes, he copies the files onto a Super Mario shaped USB stick for you, and hands it over.
Can't stop the signal, Mal.
All
right.
And then they kind of shuffle out front and guiltily look at all the customers and start serving the ones who haven't left already.
People have been coming in wondering what the fuck is going on.
Yes, service, ding, ding, ding.
Feeling a little responsible.
Oops.
Feeling a little
Yeah,
guilty.
we didn't know that. Hey, we told him not to boot it up and play it.
You did say that.
We did.
Might as well have said the opposite.
True.
Yeah. You did grab Alex's laptop and other stuff, didn't you, from his encampment?
Let's say yes.
Yes, because we want to make sure to it's kind of what we're doing also is we're like gathering evidence against the man.
And you had been to his apartment, but now the police have got that closed off. So what are your next steps? You have a copy of the software and the emulator. Alex is dead, which is unfortunate.
At this point, I think the best we can do is put this away in a safety deposit box.
We need to create our startup. Yeah, what did we decide on that? Are we going to be doing burial somewhere on Kelly's property, or are we going to get a safe?
Oh yeah, we could. Yeah,
going to get a ball.
Kelly's place is.
I have started creating rules for making a base of operations, so you could start investing in those sorts of ideas.
Love it. Yeah, we should do that. So Kelly, you all right with holding on to these materials, building up? I mean, I would figure you would want something just in case they ever come for you. And it's like you got to have something that you can, all this will go out. I got a dead man switch. All this information will go out to the public if you.
Oh, I can figure out something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. We need that as a group, kind of like a dead man switch, where
Yeah.
everything goes public.
If anything happens to me,
because now we basically have
computer
proof.
code every day.
We've got a new death as part of the record. We'll get some newspaper clippings and stuff like that. Make sure that's part of it.
Use the Internet Archive to grab some of the local news stories about it all.
Yep. And get make sure all his emails and all that sort of stuff and who he contacted and we'll just kind of put it all away in its own little.
Well, yeah, going through his emails, there's a loose thread. Jamer X.
Yes.
Yeah, one of the last emails he ever received was a mail back from Jamer X, which contained an executable file and a ROM file for Polybius.
So he got it from somebody. Yeah, he got it from our guy.
Yeah.
Got it from Gamer.
Got it from Jamer.
Well, looking at the correspondence, because you're able to get access to it now, looks like Alex sent Jamerex the ROM, wanting him to have a look at it, and then Jamerex sent the ROM back with his own version of an emulator for Alex to look at and play. And that seems to be the last thing he ran on the machine, which seems to have warped his fragile little mind.
All right, well,
Wait.
let's see if we
And
can.
we tried to
trace the
contact
IP.
him.
I was
go
going to
ahead.
say, now that we've got direct access to the email chain, it should be fairly easy to rip his IP.
Yeah, he
Unless
had been
he's
hiding
consistently using
before.
a VPN. Yeah.
Yeah. Have any of you got appropriate computer type skills to do a trace?
I do not believe
That look says no.
Hold on a second. Are you saying that he
If it ain't a bomb or a laser, I'm lost.
Yes, some
Yeah, I don't know where he got Polybius from.
he had Polybius from somewhere. He sent it to Jamer. Probably bought it from that eBay. There was that eBay motherboard.
Is that what it was? He found.
And then he
he
sent-
ripped it. That's right. He was the original one who ripped it.
Then he sent it to Jamer. Then Jamer sent something back that broke his mind. That part is
Yeah.
interesting.
Well, Jamer sent the emulator so he could play the damn game.
Is that what it
Yeah.
is? Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I have learning and research as a skill. It's not exactly specifically computers, but
She could,
So
you could
what
learn
was
and
the first
research
one you
how
got?
to look up
Research?
IPs.
Yeah. You got
Right.
research and
I got convenient idea.
Research. Learning and research.
let me just look something up.
Inexplicably unbroken. Not in
My
this
God,
case.
you have that in real life.
I know. So I would take yeah, convenient idea. Aside from learning and research.
Okay, so the closest it doesn't take that much effort, like 5 minutes googling to find tools and things for tracing IP, but it's not particularly accurate, even at the best of times. So the best you can do is these last few emails were sent from Chicago.
Road trip continues.
So here's a question. I have an intrusion called perfect suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
What does that do?
I think it's you make the perfect suggestion, or someone else makes the perfect suggestion. It's a speaker thing, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So in other words, I could like give. So is it basically I give
You can
somebody like
improve.
the best idea, like they like,
Yeah.
or is it something like suggestion, like the powers of suggestion type of suggestion?
Oh,
A follower or other already friendly NPC suggests a course of action with regard to an urgent question, problem, or obstacle.
right. So
that you're
it's
facing.
the Wayland insight.
So basically, I could help anyone trying to figure out the whole trace the IP thing by using an intrusion here.
Someone has to suggest the idea to you, and everyone else present at the moment is player characters. So, do you want to spend a point for it? I will come up with a way to give you a suggestion.
Is it like
Okay.
an NPC?
Well, I've got a friendly NPC as an intrusion also.
Someone just runs in and is like, "Hey, did you know?" Or no, or you could
I
be
could
like,
do both.
wait, that guy at the game shop was that. What was he mumbling to himself? I think he was.
It's like
He was talking
the guy-
about
It's
VPNs.
like we're sitting here talking about this shit in front of the line of people, and one of them happens to be a programmer.
Well, where are you talking about this? Yeah, you gone back to the diner, or
Yeah, I'm picturing us like in the truck out front of the video
Yeah.
game place, deciding where to go. Windows rolled down because it's hot.
okay? Well, do you want to spend the point for the intrusion now or not?
Yeah, let's do it. That would be
Okay.
an XP point, right? That's what that costs for intrusions.
Yes, from your temporary XP.
How do we get that?
By gaining.
Okay. Exasperated, you flick on the radio and catch the tail end of a news story about how they captured the Telegram founder. And they tracked him down using his girlfriend's Instagram account and geolocation data.
Oh, nice.
And then confirmed it through her pictures because they could match that to streets and so on. And so if you can find his socials and find his friends and so on, find pictures that he's in, you should be able to get the location because someone's going to have their geolocation switched on. And then you could match it up with some of the pictures.
Aha.
That reminds me, I should talk to someone. There's Snapchat.
So generally, perfect
Modern
suggestion
technology.
works for NPCs, but you're saying that
Cam girls,
gonna
turn
go
off
ahead-
your Snapchat geolocation. What are you doing? What do you do?
Yes, we're educational. We're an educational show always.
Always.
Today we're
First.
teaching cybersecurity and safety. 1 second.
His accent is the only one that sounds normal. Just saying, y'all.
You'll come back now, yeah?
What are you talking about? Kelly sounds perfectly normal to me.
Sometimes it's hard for me to switch out of it. I'm usually talking in this accent when I'm out of character, just asking questions after the
Right.
stream.
I'm just asking questions here. You guys ever heard of Roy D. Mercer?
I'm not
It's
familiar.
It's a radio show. I mean,
Back
there's
when radio-
some radio show where like they had this character named Roy D. Mercer, like open up a can of whoop ass on it.
Texan,
I think it may have been. I don't know.
trying to get it here for text.
Idiot.
It's a blessing and a curse using a modern setting because you want to make things accurate. Or some bastard is going to call you out on it.
Right. And be like, can't do that.
It's our fantasy world. We do whatever we want.
Do what I want. My play world.
Our sandbox, we build whatever sandcastles we want.
Okay. So, yeah, armed with that knowledge, you managed to track him down. He lives on the outskirts of what used to be Cabrini Green in Chicago before it was mostly demolished. So you know where he is.
All right. You guys want to pack up and go visit this guy?
Road trip continues.
Road trip.
Trying to hide that she's happy about it.
And we're gonna have some like miles.
I don't want to go back to my sad life of waiting to hear back from.
Guys, my my YouTube channel is just gonna become a travel channel at this point.
Van life.
Yeah.
Hell
You know,
yeah.
I hear you can actually truck life in this, but which could be a nice spin on the genre that I think would. Also, I hear you can find sponsorships that way with like hotels and restaurants and such.
Oh,
so
that's a good
by
idea.
making vlogs, they can.
I thought I was the one who came up with like suggested good ideas to people. You might want to look into a little.
I've been feeling a bit like more focused and just like.
Yeah.
I think it's just
Well,
I've been feeling stealthy actually.
it is a 32-hour drive if you want to.
That Kelly's
do it.
quiet over there. She's like, I'm feeling scared, y'all. I don't know. That's my character
I've been feeling
development.
like I need to look a little closer.
Fucking
Who's watching
scared.
me?
Healthfully scared. I'm a little frightened about our prospects, guys. I appreciate Kelly
Careful.
not being a downer.
Careful.
I'm always down for a road trip. 32 hours ain't nothing. That's what Red Bull's for.
Red Bull and truckers.
Rookie numbers.
So J-Rod is going to be tells us, it's J-Rod coming back at you. Bro, we're going to do a little breakdown on this whole thing that we've been tracking down. Yeah, the government has been up to shenanigans again. We have found the evidence. We put it away for safekeeping. Don't worry, folks. We're not going to let this one get out and harm anybody else.
Just getting some
My follower count got up to 21.
I like to think that you've been referring to yourself as Jared the whole time, but after hanging out with me for a couple weeks, now it's just, hey, it's J-Rod here.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
It's your boy, J-Rod.
Your boy, J-Rod.
Yeah, get some B-roll footage of the beautiful truck thundering down the road.
All right. Fun proposal. Let's say we're taking turns driving, and we all get to rest and recover on the drive, and do recovery rolls.
Do a little 10 minutes, 1 hour.
I think even though such a long drive is fairly stressful, and sleeping conditions aren't the best, I think you can all refill all your pools.
All right.
So.
That would be
beautiful.
So they go back up to their normal maximum, and you can reset all your rest capabilities. So since Kelly invested in a kind of observe things type skill, I need everyone to make a roll on that kind of thing for me, please. And the difficulty level is 4, so the target number is 12.
So what do we roll?
So, well, first you need to decide, have you got any skills that are appropriate to noticing stuff? Are you all awake, even?
Okay. Since my perception is impaired, I am perpetually
I have.
Sorry, you dropped out a bit there. I couldn't hear the end.
Since my perception is at an impaired.
Okay, so that will bump the difficulty level up by 1. So you'll need to roll a 15.
We all have to roll, or if I'm like always asleep.
But that's only if your perception's impaired, like you said.
Why are you impaired?
And since I have a skill for it, it'd be 1 difficulty less, so it'd be 3 then for me.
Yeah, so that'd be 9.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and then if you want to expend effort being paranoid and alert,
Yes.
you can do that too.
I'm
Do I
very
roll if I'm asleep?
If you're asleep, probably not.
I have understanding, which allows me to observe, and my net interaction difficulty becomes -1.
So are you studying the road and all the traffic as you're traveling along? Is that particularly
Well, he's
likely
filming
for
it.
2 hours?
Yeah.
You already got a
only
success and you want
occasionally.
to save your XP.
You are getting some B-roll footage,
But
though.
yeah, and good.
I remember vlogging. You gotta get the road shots.
Right.
You know.
Stepping out of the car for a little bit. You know.
Well, just make a base roll then, because everyone can make a roll who's awake. But
And how was
Yes.
the base roll made again?
you need to get a 12 because the difficulty is 4 multiplied by 3. You need to get 12 or more on the d20.
Okay, so just roll D20.
Yeah.
What? You gotta do a intellect roll.
Yeah, but it doesn't particularly matter. You just
Alright.
roll what you've got. So
Alright.
Roll me if you got.
If it works, it works.
right, and Olivia's asleep. I take it then. Okay. So
Maybe it's like 3 hours a night, and then like anxiously faces the rest of the time and drinks energy drinks. So she's always napping. Awareness is dang at all times.
How do you know you're
Yeah.
impure?
Because on the character sheet.
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
Because I remember this part of it. Oh,
So you remember these have skills as like S, M, all of that for so for me perception, and I don't remember exactly why.
oh,
I think it's part of being the separating mind from body kind of thing. That
Might be.
or like I had to choose a downside.
I think
I
yeah,
forgot.
yeah,
and
yeah. I
it's-
think you had to choose a downside, and I think you chose your like normal perception is reduced while your extrasensory perception is heightened. I think,
Right.
but we
There's-
can check.
Yeah, there's so many like psychic waves all around me that I have a hard time understanding.
yeah, because I'm looking at things. I got the SU and MI and
Do you have
IT.
II anywhere?
no,
Right, you may not have that.
but I don't know what these
No
mean.
penalty.
I've forgotten what they
So I is impaired, U is untrained, and then T is trained if there's a T there. Or
Yeah, right. And then the first column is the edges. Have your speed and might.
Okay, speed, my intellect. Okay, and then these are trained.
That's why it's II.
Okay.
So it's an intellect, but it's also
Oh, I see. And so with medium weapons and heavy weapons, okay,
You're
I'm impaired.
or you're
With
impaired.
might,
Oh, okay.
I'm impaired.
I'm
okay.
untrained. You do have some eyes. All right.
Yes.
I'll be strong enough for both of us, J-Rod.
Thank you. Thank you.
now we know. But yeah, so you're driving along, listening to the radio as it crackles out from one local station and crackles into the next local station, unless you've decided to go digital, of course. In which case, you get crystal clear signal and can listen to any radio station anywhere in the world. I don't know.
Does Kelly have like Sirius radio, like some satellite radio that she rigged up
Does
herself?
not. Nah, we just got the radio and a lot of Johnny Cash CDs.
Yeah, a Discman precariously balanced on top of the dash.
I was about to say, wow, is CD player in the truck? I
Oh,
was
she's got some Velcro on there. She's got a pretty ingenious
I came
attachment there.
across some money 10 years ago. Thought I'd treat myself, upgrade a little bit.
Right. It was just
Anyway.
tape before that, you know.
Yeah, yeah. The tape. Matter of fact,
You know, that tape deck in the car is still going strong. So
it's like, well,
No,
at
not-
this, I'm gonna hit the eject on the actual tape player and show that it's actually there's a tape
there's still tape.
that is connected to the CD player, which is how the
Oh,
CD player plays to the stereo
Nice, okay,
system.
so the
I
one-
remember those.
I remember
Yeah.
that.
And then I'm gonna put the tape back.
Anyway, yeah, you eventually notice that a rather familiar generic black sedan, I think it was a Camry, wasn't it, is following you a few cars back as you rock down the interstate.
You have got
guys.
to be kidding me. Ollie, see that?
Huh?
We're being
I was
followed.
just resting my eye.
Some damn men in black suits.
Once they've pointed it out to you, yeah, you can see the black sedan. It's hiding about 3 cars back, but constantly shifting lane to keep an eye on you.
It's unmistakable.
Well, there's a lot of Camrys out there, but this one definitely looks familiar. I think you took down the plates, so when you get a clear look, yeah, it's the same car.
Well, it depends on the state. Sometimes you're required to have a plate.
You have one of those hidden safe sort of things in your truck. I gotta figure you got something like that.
Half
Of
the
course
truck
I
bed
do.
is probably a fact.
Yeah, because we need to make sure that we store some of this Olivia stuff in a way that like these assholes.
There's like a false chair in the back that like opens out to falls.
You gotta like scoot some like gold trinkets out out of the way.
gold
Gold
bars.
bars.
Yeah.
You're not
Too
supposed to
valuable
know
to leave at
American,
home.
the fiat currency.
No, gotta have it on you, you know. So it's like some women have a purse, Kelly has a truck. You know, just kind of bring it with her everywhere, keep her valuables in it.
Very
So
good.
you have a smuggling space, but it's full of tampons and chapstick.
Wait, which one's which? Oh.
Yeah, don't
This
get
is
those
the
mixed.
computer
Sorry about
chips
this
and the
out.
tampons.
I don't know why
Computer
this
chips.
is making my lips dry. Are you sure this is what I'm supposed
Nah, I don't use tampons. They put computer chips in those things so the government can track your menstrual cycle.
You go old school with like rewashable nappies, man. You know,
Mm-hmm.
get it to the inside, you're good to go.
I think it's reasonable that Kelly would have a hidey space somewhere
Very
in
green.
the car.
We should store the Libya stuff there. So they can't get
All right. So you
Kelly's body is a hiding place right now for things.
all right.
Yeah.
So you stash the stuff in there and lock it up good and tight. But they are still following you. Do you want to do anything about that, or
I
Who's
would like to
driving?
try,
Really not
try
me.
some invasive maneuvering.
It's just
so you
Yeah, it feels like Kelly's driving.
try and shake them off a bit? Yeah.
under the
Yeah.
bridge, right to the maneuvers.
What's
So yeah, you can.
we just need a high speed chase. What's the show without a high speed chase? Or medium speed?
Well, you're trying to lose them subtly. I think not quite a high speed chase. That might cause problems. Do you have any driving type skills?
Got danger sense.
Oh,
No.
Look, it applies to so many things. Okay.
Well, you're assumed to be able to drive to a basic level, provided you're a functioning adult. He said, not having learned to drive until he was quite old.
It said functioning adult. Look, it
Yeah,
takes
you
a while
got-
to
you
become
got-
functioning.
You got
Here's
good public
functioning.
transport over there. It makes sense. If
Yeah.
you don't have a license over here, you're just stranded.
yeah.
You have no legs.
All right. In that case, the difficulty level is 4, so you'll need a 12 or higher to lose them using conventional maneuvers like leaving the interstate and taking some back roads.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and use an effort.
Okay.
Ha-cha-cha. That's a
All
success.
right. So don't forget to reduce your pool because you spent effort.
Just done it.
All right. Yeah. So you break off the road, go through a couple of small towns, take a few back roads. They have to drop right back because it's more obvious that they're following you after a few turns. And you do manage to lose them and make your way back to the interstate without losing too much time.
Hey.
So,
That's
So
how it's
we-
done, fellas.
so we screen wipe and a teletype across the bottom of the screen, Chicago.
Can you see this the city skyline? Big bold
Yeah.
text
Yes.
For those courier new texts.
Our
where it's
heroes
like
arrive.
typewriter.
All right, and you make your way through the city. You're all pretty tired and sweaty and ragged after driving pretty much the entire way across the country, and get to the right spot. So he should be in one of these relatively new build houses that have been built at the edge of what was Cabrini Green.
Now, question
Right.
is,
Famous, of
Any-
course, for being the setting of the American version of Candyman.
I don't know what Candyman is.
You know,
Clive
Candyman-
Barker short story that was made into a movie. The guy with the bees and the hook for a hand.
Oh yeah, that
Oh,
weird
okay.
stuff. Yeah, I never saw it.
That was the American film version was set in Cabrini Green, as was. Just a little bit of color.
Yeah, that's nice. Let's see.
Oh, it's a horror film.
So-
the name threw me.
Yeah, it is.
Not at all what I
Something.
expected. At all.
So we need to figure out if there's anybody nearby, like what kind of social skill do we have? I mean, I guess this would be my character's thing here to figure out if there's like a local who do we talk to find this guy, because that's kind of what we got to do now. Is like, how do we find him? Because we don't have his real name. I don't think we have his or do we have something about his real name, since he's got like friends and stuff like that we kind of
Jamie, some variation on that seems to be, hence Jamerette. There's quite a few retro game stores around Chicago.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna find out, is if there's a retro game store we can drop by and do whatever let's see what's the closest one to this. Yeah, exactly. What's the closest one to here? And
let me find out for you.
I'm getting IRL with it.
I kind of like this. We're gonna go to a real place.
I was first introduced to the joy of that when in the Vampire the Masquerade. We were watching a show. It's like that was set in a particular place in LA, and then we're actually driving through the area, and we're like, "Oh, this is the place."
Yeah.
There's also some sort of park. I remember it. But it is known for as like a spooky little area, like near LA College.
So the nearest one is called Good Games Chicago, near Lincoln Park.
Nice. Let's go check it out.
Okay. So another drive across the city. After all that time crossing the country, and before that, spending all that time in the butthole of Arizona before, it's a bit weird being around so many people. And very different. But eventually, you do manage to find yourselves a parking spot and make your way to the Good Games store. It's an old-fashioned sort of hole-in-the-wall store, crammed to the gills and every surface, with all manner of toys, games, puzzles, models for people to glue together. Its sign is a dragon, even holding a deck of cards. It's very old school looking and open, and it does look like they also do a bit of a trade in old consoles and cartridges and things. So
yeah, I was about to say, if it's too retro or too old, and like there's board games, would they even have more digital games?
The nerd Venn diagram does cross over quite a bit. So
yeah, exactly. So I guess try to talk to somebody behind the counter, and be like, "Hey,
none of you are really their regular clientele." So the guy behind the counter sort of looks up at you, is like, "Are you lost?"
So yeah, I've got a hobby with retro games and stuff. I make a little money on it too. I was in this area because a dude I know from online, he said he lives in this area, and I don't know. I was just driving through and figured I'd stop because, driving through. So, his name that's my Jamer. His name's Jamie. That's right. Do you happen to hang out here? I was just hoping to maybe just run into it.
He reaches back behind the counter and taps a piece of paper that's pinned to the wall. There's several of these pieces of paper, and there's all the people who've been banned from the store. And one of them is Jamie Garrison.
Oh, okay. Oh, maybe. What did he get in trouble for? Maybe I need to watch out for him too.
Several things, really. Kind of flipped a table during a Magic tournament out back, and got a bit handsy with a young lady. So we had to Sometimes you get lost.
That's a double threat there. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know him that well. No, just dude I happen to run into online. You know how that is. Cool. That sounds like it might be. Does he call himself Jamer? Is that like the thing? Is that you think?
Yeah, that's his whole thing.
We happen to know like where he's at because honestly, he's supposed to have given me something, and I mean, I won't say he owes me money. It's kind of like that though.
Nah. He owes us money. He never settled his tab for his comic pulls and everything. So I've been sending him letters, but if he's still there, rummages around in some files and tears a sheet out. Yeah, he should be living there.
Oh, cool!
Can
I
I buy
appreciate
just
it.
one of these dice, or do I gotta get the whole set?
You can buy the ones in the big bucket individually.
This one's part of a set. Never
Ones that are
mind.
inside are always pretty.
Yeah, we see her just digging in. Yeah, there you go. It looks like a larger version of this, right?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
When you,
Can't find one that
when you-
matches.
when you put it up, it actually looks like it's a book. It exists. Yeah.
This wait, restriction.
There we go.
I'm considered in both now, kind of.
Hey.
Yeah.
Uh,
That's cool.
Very confusing.
Right. They look delicious.
This looks
I say,
like a
well,
lemon
somebody
drop.
that does. I like so many of the dice like that we've got.
Ooh,
in fact,
this
that
one's
looks
got a
like
little,
you should.
little
You
glitter to it.
like you shouldn't, but you really feel like you want to put it in your mouth. This one in particular, this one looks just like it'd be a delicious.
Forget Tide
That's
Pods.
better
Good
on
little hard
Burger.
candy.
Yeah.
Mine has a liquid center, but it's green, so you can't see it.
So let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and take it over. It's like, guys, look at this. This looks pretty likely to be our guy. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him. Yeah, hey, thanks, man. I'll tell him. He still needs to drop by and pay his tab here too.
Yeah. He owes us more than 500 quatlus.
What?
$500. He owes us over $500.
Oh, okay, yeah.
We gotta go. They're using lizard currency here.
Yeah, we're just
Hey, are they microwaving something, or do I smell burnt toast?
Are we okay? We all heard that, right?
Yeah. So I think this is that guy. Oh,
The address and everything.
yeah.
So you have a more exact address.
Sometimes my ability to jabber a little bit comes in handy.
You know, I wish I could talk to people like, at all, let alone with such results.
Where I got you, girl. You rely on J-Rob.
All right, so we're gonna go see our friend.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm already referring to myself in the third person, so we should probably head out.
That is our cute.
It's all that relative lack of sleep and everything.
Yep.
Yeah. So you head
You get
off to find this
hotel room
place.
and take a shower? Should we get a hotel room and take a shower maybe before we go to see anyone?
That's an idea.
I
You
don't
take
think
a nap?
our pheromones will threaten him.
What time is it? That's not a clock. That's yin yang symbol. Okay.
According to the hairs on my wrist, it is. It's already. It will be 7 p.m. by the time you get back.
Location on
Oh, to-
the address?
Back to where he lives.
Yeah, it's a pretty expansive city. I mean, yeah, no, Kelly's probably right. We should probably not.
Here's the
He was
question,
talking
guys.
about-
If it's the government watching us, as soon as we run our cards, they're gonna know where we're at. Yeah, did we bring cash? I mean, I know you got cash, Kelly.
Yeah,
I guess I
I don't
can.
run digital.
Yeah. But can I? Ben, I'll get some cash. I'll pay you back. Sorry, I keep I know I'm still doing everything digital.
Yeah, we should stop by like
I'm not used to
running any card anywhere.
I'm not
at the
used to
bank, though.
lowering my footprint. This is gotten a little bit spooky, guys. I mean, honestly, it's fun. It's great. I've been loving
We
it.
just gotta find a dingy little motel, mom and pop place that don't got no set policies. We should be able to pay for everything in cash.
Yeah, let's do that. Good idea.
But how do we get more cash without?
Well, once they know where we're at, they can follow us. We're not breaking any laws, but we just don't want them to, necessarily be able to.
Don't want to make it easy for them.
Yeah.
Okay, so with Kelly's cash and with her running a tab for you now in a little notebook.
I'm thinking, like,
it owes me 300.
should have cashed out in Oregon we didn't know we were being followed.
Yeah.
Now,
You
once
can
we see again,
actually let's see, shall we?
if they find us, again, we can be like, all right, let's withdraw money.
There's always youth hostels.
Hostels usually, well, depending on the location, some places don't even have them in U.S., but in Europe they're everywhere. They're also in Florida, and it's like you can shack up to like 10 people in a room, like bunk beds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Provided you don't mind bed bugs or having your stuff stolen.
Right. Provided those. It's probably like a little mom and pop place, right?
Yeah, there's plenty of options. You can find a place that is small and grubby enough to be beneath notice, but not so small and grubby that they charge by the hour. So,
I mean, it depends on where in Chicago, because like some places it'll be like $400. Other places you could probably get like
you're able to find a place that fits your requirements.
All right.
Because there's plenty of options, and I can't be bothered to dig through them all. So.
Yes, exactly.
and it doesn't matter where.
That's a level of realism.
But it also doesn't matter where we stay per se in that regard, because Chicago has a vibrant subway system. It's above ground most of the time. They have extensive public transportation. Very similar to New York. A lot of it when it was like second story, even like remember?
There's that loop, isn't there? I remember from the Chicago Vampire book.
I'm confusing it with art.
Yeah, no, we would go from like where we're staying with a friend all the way down to the Rose Bowl or whatever it was called, where the adult swim is. Like the blue line, we would just like ride it from there.
Yeah, like everywhere, they copy the London Underground map.
All right, so let's grab something. They have.
Yeah, so you're able to grab a room, settle in, grab a shower, catch some Z's, not stink quite so bad. Get some Chicago pizza. In, yeah,
it's good.
Since you're in Chicago,
Use some of that right now, actually.
Right, seriously. We should get some.
Now we're gonna have to order some Chicago style pizza. Yeah, cool.
It's not a pizza.
right? And you didn't use any cards. You've paid only in cash. So I need one of you to make a stealth roll. Difficulty would be 4, but you've got the asset of avoiding using cash, which drops the difficulty to 3. So you need 9 or more. But you've got the skill, stealth.
Yeah.
So that drops the difficulty to 6.
Okay. And then, how do I...
Is that a speed or intellect roll?
In this case, it will be an intellect roll.
Okay, so do I just roll the intellect, and then that's how I use the stealth on here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or there might be a little dice marker next to stealth. I don't know. On the left-hand side of the skill.
No, and the special abilities is where I put it, and then it's a
Skills.
Put it
You've
under
got sneaking.
yeah. Oh wait, I see sneaking there. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I'll use that. Sneaking.
And those of us with
Because
that
I've also
much
okay, so now I've got a
difficulty
special ability. What is the difference? Like for instance, I got these two things which are basically stealth and disguise.
Okay, so
then-
those should have both been put under skills, and that will probably actually raise your sneaking to a level 2 skill. So it's specialized.
Okay, let me.
So that means you reduce difficulty twice.
All right, let me make it.
There you go.
Yeah.
And disguise needs to be added as well, but you can do that in a minute.
All right. Difficulty. What was it?
Is
9
4.
in total? Difficult. All right. And effort to roll. I guess if I put in 1 effort, that's a good idea. It's the maximum I can put in.
Yeah. Do you have intellect edge or not?
I do.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that only costs you 2 points from your intellect pool, but you're going to rest anyway, so don't worry about it. So
Success.
I'll get some
Four.
food before we.
3, 2. So difficulty ended up being 1, and you rolled an 18. So it's a very, very good success.
8.
Okay. You managed to not be tracked down by the mysterious men in black suits.
All right.
And
We don't know who they are,
rest-
but we're just assuming the G-men.
Oh, they claim to be lawyers for Taito,
Right.
and one of them was at least Japanese. But yeah,
We broke into their shit, and didn't we steal something?
you did
Yeah,
steal
we-
some of their shit.
Yeah, we stole their copy papers and some drives
Yeah,
and some
with the
SD cards.
dossier.
Or SIM cards.
All those little like zip-up files.
Yeah, that's right. And then we got one of their SIM cards. Yeah.
Didn't we
Yeah.
refill that card?
Oh
We'll get
shit.
another card
And
back.
the oh, that's right. And the SIM like ended up being like a virus.
No, the USB stick was a virus
Oh, virus.
or spyware. And the SIM card was just burner phone crap.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
In the paper.
Dur?
What was in the
What was in the
folder?
paper folder?
Yeah.
I don't remember what was in the folder.
I think it was files on Alex and some other bits and pieces, but it was heavily redacted. I
There's a lot
think
about
you
Taito.
saw some, yeah, and
You can
some
take it in.
mentions of,
Kerblam
find
and
it.
Bosun Institute.
yeah, that
And a
stuff.
game by Fred Money. And they had a file on both Alex and Jamerex, but not much on Jamerex.
Red Money, that's the name.
And
You
that
say
the
about the-
Polybius project was ended due to incidents, and the game was destroyed or all of the copies were destroyed except for one, which Alex got a hold of.
Yeah, they're trying to chase it down to close the case, I guess.
Yeah. So once you're fully rested,
Just another one. Fuck.
so once you're fully rested, clean, got some food in your bellies, the next day, what do you want to do?
They're gonna want that thing back.
Want what thing back?
They're gonna want. They probably know that we're not.
Oh no shit. We snuck in, got back out. All they know is their stuff was rifled through. They do know that.
No, they probably know that we have the game.
Oh yeah.
Follow.
Sure. Yeah. Well, that's not gonna happen.
So, have to shake them.
Well, no, we already did shake them
No, permanent.
permanently. I don't know if that's possible.
All right, I
Yeah,
think we
well-
should discuss a game plan for going to go see this Jamie fella. Cause listen, I ain't about to have driven all the way over here just to be fucking shooed away, just like that other fella. What was it, Fred Money? I ain't doing that
Yeah.
again.
You got
Can I bring my crossbow in?
But you can, but let me talk to him. I might be able to influence him.
I just think that whatever you say will be a little bit more effective if I am pointing the crossbow at him while you talk.
That is true. But how about you just carry the
Probably
crossbow menacingly instead of pointing it at him? Would that be a good compromise?
You can point it if it's not loaded.
Yeah, I
Carry
guess
it
that's
along with
basic
you.
crossbow safety. Fine.
Yeah.
I'll
Basic
keep it
crossbow.
pointed at the floor until
All
we
right.
need it.
All right. Yeah, maybe even not fully cocked. I mean, just a suggestion.
You can't go asking for the sun, moon, and stars, J-Rod.
So you wanted to go off half cocked?
Yes.
Exactly. Full cock or nothing. I mean cock.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree. So I think we're all in agreement about that. All right. So yeah, I think do you want to come up with like kind of a persona? Like we could yeah, all right. That's kind of my thing. Like
I mean, reinvent you.
yes, I'm reinventing myself. I could just say there's a gas leak or whatever, just to get in the door. I don't know. And just some way of getting in. You guys got any ideas?
Oh, I got an
for-
idea. All right, here, J-Rod, you're going to be talking real quick as soon as we show up, talking about we're friends of Alex, and holy shit, they're behind us, let us in, or else they're going to be catching all of us, make it seem like we need to hide inside of his house, and he's a part of the whole situation.
Pull
Oh,
him
I
into
like
the
it, I like it,
conspiracy
I
so
like
it
it.
feels, yeah.
And then
like-
my crossbow seems less menacing towards him until it needs to be.
Yeah, that's a very good point. I like it. Okay, I think that's it. That sounds like the game plan to me. And if we need to, you can just like use your mind power. All right, I guess we're gonna go and we're gonna try to fast talk our way in.
Okay. So you roll up to this guy's place. It's weirdly similar to Alex's apartment. In that it's one apartment on top of another, one up, one down, sort of thing with stairs. You get a brief sort of dizzying feeling of deja vu as you make your way up to the door. Of course, the climate's a bit different. There's a little ring doorbell crudely stuck onto the outside of the door with a safety frame over the top.
Safety frame?
Metal gate outside front of the actual door. So a security gate.
I don't like this ring doorbell. I feel like you're going to use it as a cop-out to not come to the door. I say we obstruct it. Make them
Yeah,
come
make that-
investigate.
Yeah, we could put some. You get some like black tape, get some electrical tape or anything. We can just like.
I got some gum.
like a
Or some chewing tobacco.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Those cameras.
Well, you're gonna see us walk up
No, not necessarily. I mean, yeah.
because they have.
It's true. We can slip in from the side. Can't see it. He can go over. He can go over it later, and he won't.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
It'll just be.
If he tells the cops on us, they'll have it.
No, we can come up to it from the side and just put the thing over it. They're not that great at it. If you want to defeat a ring camera, it's not really well placed. It's pretty.
So what's the play?
We're gonna go up and stick our hand over or something. Then
Let's see.
just hit the button. Like it's come up from the side, just like whoop.
High tech countermeasures. Yeah.
Yep.
And you would have to be watching.
I've been filing my fingertips off for this, or my fingerprints. I got this.
Okay.
If you use your gum, you're going to get your DNA all over the.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah. So
You probably
Yeah.
got some tape in the truck.
Probably.
probably-
Little duct
Yeah, it's
tape
probably
for
holding
everything.
one piece or another on, but
It's all right.
you have some electrical tape to deal with all those bare wires that have been, messed with.
So I like Bear Grylls, Bear Wires. Yeah. All right.
Alright.
So yes, you sidle up to the Ring doorbell and stick a piece of black electrical tape over the camera.
Right.
A voice crackles through over the Wi-Fi. Hey, who's there?
Yeah. Hey.
Tell them the camera's malfunctioning. That is
Are you there? Hello? This thing working?
Yeah, sure, I'm there. What's
Hello?
up?
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
Yeah. Is anybody there? Hello?
Yeah, I don't think this doorbell's working.
No, I don't think this thing is working. That's something.
We rung it 3
right.
times already. I think we should just knock.
We can't give him the prize then. I don't think.
You hear some bumping and rattling from the other side of the door, and then it opens a little bit on a chain. Short guy, maybe 5'6" in his boots, wearing a shabby old towel robe, loosely tied together around the front, and sort of peers myopically out at you. Yeah, what?
Yeah. Hey, look. There's the.
Alex?
Jamie. We got some people following us, so we need to step inside because we don't want to give away your location. And so we just step inside and talk to you for a minute there. It's like there's I use fast talk again. I don't know how well it works. I can't come up with anything for real. Hopefully my character is much better at this than I am.
Rolling tests, yeah, that's for suckers. I guess it's a reasonable request to come inside to talk to him, I suppose. Was Callie bringing her crossbow?
Yes. It's hitched over
That's
my
less reasonable. But she's behind you, so...
Yeah.
All right,
And we're being-
because yeah, you know my tag. You've got people following you. What? I guess you better come in. As you sort of bamboozle him with, yeah, Alex is dead, and blah blah blah, and this is going on, and that's going on. And there's men in black following us, and it's turning the frogs gay, or whatever else you want to say to him. Just overwhelm him with nonsense.
Frog's gay!
You gotta listen.
Yeah, it fumbles the door open and unlocks the gate and ushers you in. It gets taken aback when he sees Kelly. It's like, whoa! Check out Rule 63. Daryl Dixon here.
Hey, thank you. Highest compliment I've received.
And he peers out. I don't see anybody, and then he closes the door behind
exactly. We got in quickly enough. So, Gamer X. Your boy is dead. We at this point, I guess we can share with him what we're doing. It's like, man, we're just trying to keep a lid on this stuff. If we can find you, they can find you, and if it's in your possession, you might be in trouble. It's the Oblivious. Any bells?
Oh, the thing Alex sent me?
Yeah, Alex is dead. And I would recommend, look, we're just trying to clean some stuff up here. Where did this stuff, where the hell did it come from in the first place? Because apparently whatever you did to help him with that shit, that helped get him dead. So, yeah,
He's
you need to.
he just sort of stands there by the door, swaying for a moment, like he's Wow, he's dead, really. Me and Alex, we go way back.
You haven't been playing that damn thing, have you?
Me, I had to test it, so I had a bit of a fiddle around with it, but that's all. He just wanted me to get it to a state where it would run for him, so that's what I did, and I sent it back to him.
And so you played a little bit, but you were able to stop?
Yeah, I just made sure it booted up and loaded in, and that was all. I mean, he wanted it done quick, so did it as quick as I could.
You're
didn't
lucky.
actually
'Cause
play
it seems
it.
like anybody starts playing for a short period, ends up playing for a long period.
A painfully skinny goth girl smoking an enormous blunt walks from one room on the one side of the corridor and through into another room.
Ah, who's your friend?
That's my girlfriend. She doesn't need to be involved in all this.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. It's yeah, man. You might want to nuke anything you've got having to do with this.
Giving him the
What?
Couldn't hear you.
Oh, there.
why is it like that?
I can hear you. Just when you're speaking soft and you're not pointing it at the mic.
Yeah. Okay.
Have you got it set to room? If it's got a setting for that, or
That's what I'm.
we did
on
from-
full
Yeah.
room.
Instead of cardio, I think.
yeah.
Right. No, I was just saying I was congratulating Alex with a little subtle thumbs up on his girlfriend.
Yeah.
But this is Jamie. Alex is the dead guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But maybe he's got a
Thanks.
ghost girlfriend now. Who knows?
Yeah. Or maybe she's just seeing the ghost and congratulating him, and she's a little confused about who's alive and who's dead. You know, that whole being,
Or I'm seeing Jamie who's about to die and
Yeah.
I'm having a premonition.
it could be. You never know.
And I'm like, Alex, Jamie, they're both dead. They're both will be dead.
Well, I mean, getting rid of it, man. I'm gonna have to destroy a drive to really get rid of it. You know, shit could be recovered.
Yeah.
You mean that was real?
Yeah, that shit seems to be real. I mean, either that or a dude who was doing just fine suddenly went out to a homeless encampment to play the game and then killed himself. You tell me.
So he wasn't murdered. He actually
It looks like the game drove him crazy, or that's what they want us to believe. I don't know which one it is. There's no way of telling, but either way, this shit's dangerous. Either they killed him for it, or he killed himself, and either way, you don't want anything to do with it. And, I hope it's not they didn't off him, because then we're in danger. But at the very least, we're trying to get rid of all copies of it and make sure that it's nobody runs into this stuff anymore. And we're going to try to make sure it doesn't seem like we've got a copy of it either, or we may just destroy it. I don't know.
I mean, I emailed it to him. There might be an image of it on some servers somewhere. There's not really much we can do about that.
That's true.
What if we had something that would be like a fake one or like a duplicate that would just be like something random on it? And you'd be like, oh, this is what Alex sent me. And it, name the file the same thing, but then have it be something random. And be like,
yeah, I could do that. I mean, there's a bunch of fake ones that people have made, so I could do something with that. Yeah.
If you guys show up to your place, you're gonna have to give them something, and you'd be like, "Oh, here's what he gave me."
Yeah, I can download some fake copies or something. Okay.
So during this, I'd like to sense deception, see if he's hiding anything from us or anything like that.
Okay. Difficulty 12. So difficulty level 4.
4.
And you've got the sense deception skill.
Yep.
20.
Nice.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, he's lying his ass off. He was putting on a show when he was reacting to Alex being dead, kind of playing up the being a stoned gamer sort of thing to cover up his lack of reaction. Yeah, he's definitely hiding stuff.
Okay.
Sus.
All right.
Hey, Rod, you just give me that nod. You just give me that nod,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah. I lean over to Kelly and be like, "This guy's serious. He is." And so I don't know if you could hear me just now. I forgot that the microphone's
Yeah.
but yeah, so I just, yeah, exactly. I lean over to Kelly and whisper a few things, let her know what's going on.
All right, I let out one big whip that boy out, pointed at him. All right, now, Jamer X. This time, from the top, and tell the truth.
Yeah, I can't control her. She's, I'm sorry about this, but yeah, you might want to make sure to start telling us what the hell's going on. I want to help you out. That's what I'm doing here. But Kelly's a wild card. She's this shit is she's had to drive. I don't think she slept in a few days, and so she's a little on edge.
And I
really
don't
sorry
take
about
kindly
that.
to lying.
But I don't want her aiming that at me. And so yeah,
Yeah, he tries to sort of back away from you as much as he can, but since he was by the front door, that's not very far, so he just sort of bumps up back against it. It's like, hey, chill out. There's no need for anything, right? It's just, if this is the real thing, then it's worth a lot of money, right?
No,
Seems a
no,
shame
Sold it to.
I haven't sold it to anybody yet. I want to sell it. I'm in a shitload of debt.
Yeah, except so you're just gonna let people kill themselves to get you out of debt. If that's the kind of person you are, Kelly,
If it's
what?
if it's as powerful and important as you say it is, then maybe the government wants it, right? And then maybe they could use it against Russian hackers or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, the only thing that they would do is just kill you, just to shut you up. Probably. I don't know. How much time you spent looking into stuff like this, but
The government tries to collect all the copies.
right, you're gonna tell the government.
It's a Nick's project.
So this is your plan. You're gonna tell the government you have something of them that implicates them in something like nefarious actions, and you're gonna tell them you have proof that they've been
You're
doing
trying to blackmail the
stuff, and you're gonna try to blackmail CIA. You're gonna call them up and let them know.
Or the mob, maybe they might be interested if it's a way of killing people without leaving much trace. They might be interested in that. Let the gangsters kill each other,
Yeah, except it's just going to get out and kill kids and stuff too. Yeah, that's shit. Yeah, we need to see where you got this stuff.
I think we need to watch you destroy this copy.
Yeah, I think
don't
that's what
trust
we
this
need
boy
to
a
do.
lick.
No. We need to see where you're keeping it, because we're not going to let you accidentally kill kids. That's not happening.
He sags slightly and says, "Well, my rig's in the bedroom, so can I get
Lead
to
the
it?"
way.
Yeah, lead the way.
All right.
I'm gonna
And then Kelly should lead him.
right. How do I, continue to try to influence him?
How do you want to influence him?
I guess fast talk. I'm trying to, keep trying to find basically his, he seems fairly amoral. And so it's at least if it's for the children, then you could usually get somebody to, this is what I'm playing the it's for the kids angle here.
Yeah,
So,
he doesn't much. He doesn't much care.
Yes, right. It's it depends on. You got to be highly, highly amoral for that one not to work. So I'm not sure, like, trying to convince him that he's in danger and that he's not going to get any money from it.
Right. That's probably the best.
That's what I'm the path. I'm
Self-preservation.
Yeah, trying to see where what he's reacting to and what's gonna work.
Yes, a social interaction roll at difficulty level 4. Then I think. Actually, make it difficulty 3 because you've got an asset of Kelly pointing a crossbow at him.
Yeah, that is
Not so hard now.
All right. Difficulty 3.
We should have done this back in Eugene.
And if I put effort into it, is that also from intellect?
Yes.
Beauty.
Damn, you keep rolling high this week.
Yeah, I am very persuasive today.
Okay.
Yeah, you get the feeling he's kind of putting on a bit of a show, leading you to his main computer rig. There's also like an Alienware laptop on the bed, which you
that's your
several
girlfriend.
unidentifiable stains on there. So, what?
It is his girlfriend.
That's your girlfriend's computer, man. Come on.
Oh.
No, that's mine. She doesn't have one. I mean, she's just phone all the time. Right, here's my main rig. Right, I'm going to open up the sides. I'm going to take the drive out. Okay.
So does it seem like he's actually showing us the real one now, or like?
That's definitely his main rig. There's like 3 monitors and the whole shebang. So he's got the mode.
When's the last time you fed your cat?
When's the last time? Yeah, you
Our
guys,
mic's not picking up.
oh, okay.
anything.
Our cat.
Our
Is,
cat was just like.
I was like, oh, when's the last time you fed your cat, Jamie?
Don't have a cat. Yeah, so he opens up the side of the main PC after shutting it down, takes out a couple of drives from inside. Here you go. Do with them whatever you want. I guess you want the laptop as well.
Yeah,
Yes,
look.
please. I kind of want to just like turn around and just shoot the laptop.
That might not destroy the hard drive, though.
Yeah, you have to make sure you hit the drive.
Yeah.
But yeah,
3 times then.
Yank the drive, man.
Yeah, don't shoot the screen. Shoot the keyboard bit.
Hell yeah.
Or more than likely, yeah.
Unscrews the side and pulls out the drive tray and hands you that one as well. There you go.
Yeah, shoot each side of the keyboard.
We should
Ollie,
We
I
should
want
give-
you to
we
go
should give-
ask the girlfriend about her computer. I don't trust him none.
is that everything?
He said she doesn't have one.
That's all my computers. You got all my drives.
Jared, maybe we'll keep Jamie busy here.
How much cash you got? Because I do want to I want to reimburse him for these damn drives.
I made a
Well, we can
motion,
send him
bro.
some. We can order some online and send him.
Yeah, look, I'll replace your drives so you're not out any cash.
We'll keep him busy here for a moment. Why don't you go talk to?
Okay.
I'm not
She
good
was
at.
kind of hot, actually.
Yeah, I'm not good at meeting new people. What would I? She's too hot. What would I even say? I don't know where to even start.
Yeah,
I ain't
so
trying
I
to turn
don't-
my back on this fella for too long.
No, we're
Yeah.
staying here. We're gonna keep an eye on him. Meanwhile, let's go through all of his computer. Let's basically look through the rest of the room.
So I'm gonna walk over and be like to her and be like, "Hey, he's dealing with them. He said that you had another computer in here. It was just the laptop and the desktop. Was there? There was another one out here somewhere."
He takes a big drag on the blunt and blows the smoke up into the air. As consoles, do those count?
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, that's probably what it was. You want me to get the stuff out of the console? Thanks, appreciate it.
She just sort of sleepily goes back to scrolling on her phone.
Okay, so we need to go back to him and say, all right, man. Now whatever copies you got that you're using with your consoles.
It doesn't run on the console.
Okay, you didn't jerry rig it. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Make
Don't
sure.
take my console, man. Do you know how long it took to get a PS5?
Yes.
PS5 and the goth girlfriend. Goddamn, boy.
Yeah, got it made.
You have to choose.
Right. All right. Look, we're gonna take care of you on these drives, but
Well, I'd email you my Amazon wish list, but I don't have anything I can send email.
Phone?
I use an old Nokia for OPSEC.
Yeah. But
Hey.
hold on a second. Put the drive back in. It's like you gotta delete the email, man. We didn't delete the damn email.
Right. Get it booted back up, delete the emails, and deletes them from the deleted folder.
Yes. Thank you.
Empty
Take the drive.
recycling.
Yeah, you know how to destroy a drive?
Yeah.
Run a magnet over it.
Yeah, we got. Well,
False fails.
We'll take care of
always
it.
works.
we'll just
the
take it
same
apart
like the old
and put it back together. Don't worry.
drill through everything, burn it, whatever. It's not like the old ones. You can't just drill the platters and hope for the best. Right? No, if you're done fucking up my life,
Yeah. Well, we're probably
For
saving
now.
your life, man. But fine, whatever. Right.
Remember, if some randos show up, you better have something for
Yeah.
them. Guys in suits.
yeah, I'll
tell them some other
grab
guys.
a fake ROM. Yeah,
Exactly.
I'll grab a fake ROM using my girlfriend's phone or something. It's all good.
All right. That'll do. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you kindly.
Oh, thank you.
So as we're leaving, I was just like, so he just only got the ROM from our boy Alex, who ripped it from that machine. He got a hold of it, right? That's how it got out. So,
So
that
it's the eBay seller that was
yeah,
I
and
got
that they
it.
probably didn't even know exactly what they had.
Yeah.
not necessarily.
So at this
The
point,
eBay seller sold him the wrecked old cabinet. Alex ripped the files from the hardware in the cabinet, sent it to Jamer, who apparently is something of a whiz kid, and managed to get it running on an emulator. And sent the files back to him.
What we need to know is who the sent us on to this.
Who set us up?
Who set us up the bomb?
Yeah, someone set us up the bomb. Make your time.
Yeah, who messaged us? Lovelace. Who the heck is
Who is
Lovelace?
Lovelace? That's the next thing that we do need to find out.
Mhm.
But okay, so guys, to throw the people off the trail that are watching us, maybe I should make
need to leave
another
Chicago.
video on my channel because they probably are watching my channel. I got 21
Sure.
subscribers.
Well, so for a cliffhanger, where we take a break, as you come down the stairs down to the parking lot, again it's deja vu all over again. There is a black Camry parked close to your truck, and the two lawyers are standing waiting around your truck. Well, one of them is standing around waiting. The other one is sort of hunched over on the far side of the truck, paying very, very special attention to the door.
That's my baby.
Special attention with his hands out, like he's fucking with the lock.
You can't really see, but he's hunched over it. It does look like he's fucking with the lock.
Hey, we're calling the police.
All right, let's take
I'm gonna put down my
what do you
phone.
want? 10 or 15
Yeah.
minute break.
15, sure. Or do you?
15.
You know, I think 15 makes sense. It doesn't really take that long, right? 15 minutes goes by in a flash.
Yeah. All right. We should be back in 15 minutes then.
All right. Excellent.
Sounds good.
I'll put this on break. Everybody mute yourselves. We'll be right back. Oh, you.
Aha.
Aha. No, actually, you got to mute us over there. so weird. Oh, what happened to my camera?
Oh, I moved it. Oh.
That's
Oh,
He's on a trip.
whoa.
Oh no, is there an echo?
Oh,
Okay,
is
no,
there?
it's gone.
Okay.
Oh,
Damn
it
machine
disappeared.
elves.
Damn the machine elves.
I'm the machine elves.
She is. You trip hard enough, you just see her. You're like, I know they were trying to tell me something. She's just trying to say hello. All right. Hey!
All right.
All right, I'm gonna boot up my phone. Connect to me. Oh, man. I spilled my tomato.
Oh.
But you didn't know that's a thing. I didn't really know it was a thing until just now. I set this tomato down. We got juice everywhere.
Yeah, I just eat tomatoes like apples.
Yeah,
Or peaches, I
both of
guess.
us do. We eat tomatoes like they're now. So I'm gonna start booting up my my account. Start making a video. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
you see these guys right here? They're like so live.
Ooh, I
These
like
the
that.
guys claiming to be lawyers. I don't know. Do you believe them? I'm not believing these guys. That guy, look, see right there. That looks like he's trying to break into our car. Sir, are you trying to break into our vehicle?
Just trying to see if you'd taken some things from us and whether they were in the vehicle.
Yeah. How are you even following us here? How do you propose to explain that? Explain it to our audience.
I think we were
I
both
wanna see
after
a
the.
warrant.
I think we were both after the same person. I haven't broken into your vehicle, ma'am.
Yeah, that's just because you didn't get there yet.
After the same person. We ain't after nobody. Who are you after?
Jamer X.
Hmm.
We think we've tracked him to this area.
Oh, really? How'd you do that?
Yeah, we have our ways and means.
So it's just a coincidence. You're not following us.
No, not at all. And I suppose it's just a coincidence that you keep turning up while we're trying to recover our employer's intellectual property.
We're just trying to figure out, what's going on with this whole situation, because we got a friend that was killed. Well, a friend of a friend, but or he died anyway. And so we're just trying to figure out what all this nonsense is.
The
led to
unfortunate
his
suicide
apparent suicide.
of the poor man who was also implicated in the theft from the company.
So they stole it from you? How did they steal it from you? Curious.
Well, who knows? But software piracy, as you know, as other media piracy, goes to fund international terrorism. So it's not that surprising, I suppose, that this sort of thing would happen.
Well, all of this seems pretty dangerous if a fellow lost his life over it. So maybe we do have the same goal of getting rid of it, because that's the only thing that needs to be done here. Is this needs to be deleted.
We just need to recover the game for our employers.
Well, good luck with that, because whatever it is, one fellow seemed to have lost his life over it, and I don't want to see anybody else running into trouble over this.
Well, so long as our paths don't cross again over this, I see no reason to cause you any issues. Take your vehicle and go on your way.
And if you
Oh,
want
so
in
now
that
you're telling us
vehicle,
what we're
I'll take some
we're supposed
paperwork.
to be doing? Why don't you take your vehicle and go on your way?
Because we need to locate Mr. Jamer X and talk to him about his piracy.
All right. Well, good luck with that. We go ahead and jump in our car, and keep on. It's like these fellas. If you see them, they're probably G-men. This is once we're in. It's like, so watch out for these guys. We think they're liars.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, yeah. So you drive off, leaving them as they're going sort of door to door, trying to figure out which one Jamer is in.
I already said
Can't hear a damn thing you're saying, J-Rod. You gonna
Yeah.
speak up.
Oh, sorry. I already tried to do the whole sense deception thing on them, and they came up positive, right? In other words, I had
Yeah.
already detected these guys are just like,
They're shifty, yeah.
They got ulterior motives. I say maybe we hop in the truck, but we just stick around a minute and watch them.
Yeah, you can do. They just go door to door. One of them stops a moment and picks up his phone. Kelly feels an odd tingling in her hands. Some of that stuff you absorbed is sort of risen to the surface
Oh shit,
and
fellas!
is moving around like iron filings with a magnet under them.
Oh, this is so uncomfortable. What is he doing? What is that? Did he do this? With his phone? Y'all, are you seeing this shit? Oh, they're both muted. Yeah. What you said. Nothing.
I don't know what. No. Noise?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I can hear myself.
I heard,
So
can
that
you hear me
seems to
now?
stopped again. Yeah.
Okay. Now we're trying something new.
You got
Okay.
those winners.
Sometimes a USB hole will interact weirdly with.
Now I can't hear you again.
Nothing. I heard the first half.
Damn NSA interference.
Those fast.
All right. Are we coming through yet?
Yeah.
I think we
Little
can
bit.
hear you.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I don't know if we improved anything at all, but we definitely changed things.
Change is as good as the rest.
Yeah.
Right, where were we? Oh, yes. Yeah, tingling sensation and the stuff that Kelly absorbed seems to have risen up onto her hands and is dancing around like iron filings with a magnet.
So this happened right as dude picks up the phone?
Picks up the phone and dials and starts talking into it.
What the hell,
Who's
man?
he talking to? Doesn't sound.
Does it
Probably
make a
can't
difference
hear.
if I like move my hand closer to him or draw it away? Is this still
No, it's
movement?
just doing the same thing. Some weird sort of lights and things flash in front of your eyes as well.
Fellas, I'm seeing stars. I don't think I
Maybe I should drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, scoot over. I'm
Scooching over on
like,
the
let's
bucket
get
seat.
you some distance between them and you. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just sort of drive off towards our hotel.
Is it helping?
Is that helping? Are you feeling any better?
But also, while that's happening, I'd like to maybe.
Yeah. I was just thinking that, Ollie. Use your psychic powers on me.
Yeah, so I'm gonna comfort Kelly, and we don't really have like wet, warm towels or compresses for her head. But if she's seeing things, I'm gonna like, I don't know, just. Are we all in the front seat? Are we in the back seat? How much is it? One of those trucks that has like one big
It's
bench?
a bucket seat. Or no, it's a bench seat. Sorry.
Perfect. So yeah, I'm just gonna like kind of comfort Kelly as she and Jared swap spots to drive, and like I don't know, like brush her hair back, and then as all the particles are swarming around, I'm gonna try to use premonition on it. That's right. Give me like a bit of an understanding of like what the heck.
Yeah.
Yeah, one
that's your
fact about
question,
a
doesn't
place
it?
or a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get to know a fact about it. So like, I guess I want to know. If it's safe, it's kind of a also a question, but I
Premonition,
more
yeah.
know what it is.
Costs 2 intellect points. You learn 1 random fact.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's try it anyway.
Focus, Ollie.
Thing. I guess this artifact is a thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
whatever's
you-
going on.
You touch her, hold her hands, and you concentrate. You think the stuff that she absorbed is trying to protect her from something, but that it needs her permission.
Hey Kelly, have you ever talked to this stuff inside you? Or
I meditated on it, but I kind of just fell asleep.
Same thing.
Maybe now would be a good time to sort of meditate a little bit as well. And I'm getting a very strong sense that it wants to help you. And I think you need to start trusting this thing a little more. I know it's a lot to ask of a thing that just invaded your body like that, but maybe it chose you for a reason, and I think it's trying to help you out right now.
The only person I can trust is my dog. Oh, jeez. All right.
Maybe it's like a dog. Maybe it's a
Inside you.
pet.
It's that dog inside you, you know?
It's a dog inside you.
All right, put that dog inside me. All right. So I just
Inside
put
you
the
are
dog
2
inside
wolves
on it.
and a golden retriever.
Yes. Pat that
Alright.
dog inside you. Love it. Let it in.
All right,
if
so
you're cold,
I
it's
just
cold.
I just kind of close my eyes for a moment and just try to will myself to accept and trust this terrifying thing. And just it's a very reluctant acceptance, but I'm trying to all right, protect me, boy. You know the protection I need. Come on, fella. Let's go. Come on, boy.
When you close your eyes and concentrate, you see flashing glyphs in front of your eyes, but it's a language or a symbology that you have 0 frame of reference for, so you don't know what any of it really means. But it settles down to sort of 2 icons, one to the left, one to the right. One is sort of rounded and squishy looking, and the other one is very spiky.
What in the Sam hell? What do I do?
But what you got going on there, Kelly?
It's just I can see a lot of shapes, but it's mainly this one. To this side, it's all nice and round, kind of squishy like. This other one, it's all spiky and scary, it's real sharp.
Sounds like
as you think about each one and describe it, it grows bigger and the other one shrinks.
Oh,
and then swaps
shit.
back the other way.
Sounds like you're being offered a choice. Man, this is so cool, Kelly. You're magic.
I'm uncomfortable. I feel like an experiment.
The soft and squishy is probably handling things in a gentle way, and the spiky is attack. So it's I think maybe you're getting to choose.
Protect or attack?
Yeah, you get to choose whether it's in a protect mode or an attack mode.
So do not discount the mental imagery that your altars or random artifacts swimming in your bloodstream give you, because they can help you find your path. My mom used to tell me about spirit animals all the time. I thought it was a lot of bullshit, but maybe she was onto something. I don't know.
Do I got a squishy or do I have a sharp spirit animal?
I think you get to choose, and it might be situational.
It'd be situational, yeah.
That'd be the best case scenario.
I'm gonna say, no, defend the fort. Squishy. I want the squishy one. Give me the safe.
Concentrate hard on the squishy thing. You briefly see lines of light cascade all over Kelly's visible skin, And then there's a brief, bright flash inside the car.
Whoa! Holy shit, man! God, I wish I caught that. Why did it turn the camera off? Damn it!
Mom always said I was bright.
The stuff that was on your hands just sort of starts flaking and turning to white ash, like after you've burnt magnesium.
Oh,
Dude, how do you feel? What's going on? Did you... Like, you were glowing.
well, thank you.
The little sort of niggling voice in the back of your head that you've had since you absorbed that stuff has gone away now, but you're left with a lingering sense that something dangerous was under the car. Well, truck. Sorry.
What in the Sam hell?
What?
Shit.
Y'all, look out the windows. There was just something under the car.
There's
Do we see anything on the road?
other cars, but nothing's dropped off. But sort of, if you dare look out the side, there's a little bit of smoke pouring from underneath the truck, but the truck seems to be running fine.
Pull over. Let's check it out.
It smells like burnt plastic.
It does
Wait,
smell
you're
like burnt
driving.
plastic. Yeah, yeah. You're driving. You can pull over.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so you
Pull
pull
over,
over.
Reed.
Did you forget you were driving again, Jared?
Yeah,
You
well,
gotta stop vlogging and driving at the
I
same
know.
time.
Yeah, I was a
You
little
get
confused. I
over
was,
it.
yeah.
They're very dangerous. All right, so you pull over onto the hard shoulder. You switch on the emergency lights and hop out. Yeah, that's a horrible, acrid, burnt plastic smell.
All right, let me drop and look underneath and inspect for some damage. That's my baby. I should know her pretty well.
Yeah, there's something stuck to the underside of the truck on the side where the guy was examining the door.
Mhm.
Is this a tracker? What in the same hell is this?
Yeah, you'd squirm a bit closer, and it's magnetized, so you manage to prise it off the bottom. It's got a little bit of road muck attached to it now, and whatever it was, it's kind of burnt, and it's covered in patterns in the shape of like how you imagine lightning bolts look. So something shorted this out, whatever it was.
Whoa.
It-
Did I do that?
We- Yeah, I think you did.
Do you have any technological electronics repair type skills at all? Anyone? Bueller?
I mean, what is it? Off
Well,
grid
when-
tech, build bombs,
When her
and
focus,
high energy devices.
Yeah,
that
has
would be.
everything she needs.
literally.
Yes, you have everything you need. So you got that as a skill, yeah?
Yeah, the high energy devices, or the
Yeah.
Okay,
The high energy
build
devices or the explosives, either whichever one's highest.
Yeah.
let's look at explosives. All right, let me roll.
Okay,
that
so
bad
that'll
boy.
be an intellect roll, difficulty level 4.
All right. I'm putting edge into or effort into this. Oh, hot dog.
Ah, you dropped
Failure.
it to the. Yeah.
Shucks.
Whatever it was, it's too screwed up for you to be able to tell what it was. The components are too burnt out. Once you prise the thing open, it's almost like it's been eaten from the inside. If termites could eat electronics, that's what this would look like.
Can you? No, that's probably not great. I was
No,
gonna
no,
say
I probably
mysteriously unbroken. That's
I
like,
mean, actually,
use mysteriously unbroken for it to be or
You could do
to
that.
be able to make out what it is.
But do you want to rearm a bomb?
Right? Yeah. It's like,
right. I could premonition
not
about
that
it.
unbroken. Can it be
I'm gonna touch it and premonition.
mysteriously recognizable?
No, I'm just gonna premonition. Like, get a little
Okay.
bit of the...
One random fact about it. It was an EMP device. And whatever Kelly did to it constricted the explosion, essentially, the EM wave that was coming off it, and stopped it from wiping all your phones, computers, hard drives, stopping the truck. All of that shit.
Though if her truck's old enough,
I was
it
about to
might have been
ask,
fine.
how old is the truck? 'Cause the computer's
Right. It might have been
It's
fine.
old enough
Everybody-
to drink.
All the cars around us would have immediately went to a stop. Though, why's everybody?
Yeah.
So did I understand correctly that it looked like what was it on Kelly's hands that was like dog? Was that like the artifact is now
The artifact thing ish that she absorbed at the festival.
Yeah, it may now be gone.
It may not be gone.
Do I mark it as used then?
Yes, it's been used up. Ciphers are single use.
Dang.
Which is
Well,
why
that
I
was a
gave you a
neat
choice.
trick. Mm-hmm.
You know, when out in a blaze of glory,
Yeah. It's helpful. So,
Oh,
so
well, it made a
you gotta tell me
squishy
all
bubble
about
to
it.
keep the... Oh, I understand
Somebody has
how it
something to-
worked now.
write some down.
I
Write
know,
down
shit.
everything you saw.
she was talking about squishy bubbles.
I don't know. I don't know about squishy bubbles.
Got it.
Squishy bubble. Like,
Premonition right there.
Oh wow.
I'll add more symbols in.
yeah, write it all down. Draw everything you saw.
And I'm gonna let her know that it was a EMP device too, in case that matters. It wasn't just like an explosive bomb specifically.
Right. When to kill us.
No, it was.
It was to get rid of the data. Just let everyone
Yeah.
know about that.
All right. So presumably you're going back to your hotel for now, but that seems to be pretty much all the leads run down at this point.
Right, there's nothing else in Chicago specifically, other than well, all we have left is this Lovelace.
Yeah, that's you.
There we go.
On the internet, I can go back.
That's more
to the
accurate
root.
to what I saw now. Like my drawings. God dang.
Yeah. That's good.
Hold up. There we go. Yeah.
Nice.
I got files on y'all.
Look at that.
Cool.
Had dossiers.
Exactly.
Yeah, we need to see if we can make contact with Lovelace.
How?
Who are you?
Do we? Maybe we should just try emailing them back. We've never tried the. Jared, can you draft me an email?
Yeah. Can I fast talk in email form?
The Grammarly adds, yes, you can.
Could you? I mean, so like phishing emails and like bots work, don't they?
And
Is if you could,
Speechwriters for politicians, come on.
yeah, if you word it right, so you could get someone to do something reasonable, or that seems reasonable by sending them an email. Sure, if you want to spend the point for it.
Well, it's just like, do I have to spend like with special abilities? So like, do they have an expense?
You should have noted the expense when you
Yeah.
created the character sheet. Like how
Just as
Ollie, when she used
cost
premonition,
one.
says.
I think it's
2
one
into
intellect.
Right. So that's just from my pool that I need to.
Yeah.
Get some water. We're all being taken over by alien technology.
I know I've used. Let's talk at least.
Used it at least twice this session. Yeah, faster, 1 intellect point.
Okay. I was not keeping up properly. All right, my pool is down fairly significantly.
Well, we just recently rested a bunch.
I know, but I've used all points. I put in effort in a lot of my roles. I used. I'm not at half yet. It's
You getting
not-
tired?
But yeah. What isn't there an effect when your pool gets to a certain level?
I mean, we can take a 10-minute.
Oh, like it starts pulling from other pools, I think. So you just get depleted across the board.
You can take a moment and like splash water on your face and
Yeah.
flap yourself
you can
around a
use some
bit. You know, one
recovery.
action to recover 1d6 plus 1 into your pools.
Alright, 2 points for me. Woo.
It's a way to roll that, isn't it?
Two
Recovery.
points.
And 3 points. Back up.
Lucky
further.
you.
Oh, look at you. With your 7 maximum.
I'm always rolling that. Why? I'm always like getting
Always rolling,
everything.
like 1s, 2s, 3s.
She look.
I'm
When
always
she
getting
rolled up her
everything back.
character for reality, she min-maxed luck. I'm telling you.
Just like the Chinese wanted us to. However, I
Yeah.
do pay for it in spilling everything and dropping everything on my toes and running into everything and having bruises. But everything else in life,
Everything else,
incredible
super
luck.
luck. Yes.
But those specific areas.
She's
of
like,
life-
yeah. I'll take some minuses in this sort of luck for to boost it up even higher.
I'll just drink water, so I won't spill colored drinks. It's fine.
That has been kind of a thing. We used to like.
We have a steam cleaner, so if it's coffee on the brown carpet, that's also fine, but we can clean it up.
We used to drink Kool-Aid, and our carpets just looked like a Technicolor Dreamboat or something. I don't know.
We'd probably stop drinking Kool-Aid.
Yeah, no, it was crazy. It was.
We would have been going for much longer if it wasn't for my spill.
All our drinks are.
All right. Yes, so you send an email to the last address that you had for Lovelace. And it bounces back almost immediately. Can you make an observation type roll, please? Just J-Rod, because he's the only one looking at the computer.
All right. Should I use understanding with this?
You have to take time to study first. So,
All right. So do I do that, or is it something that will? This is time dependent.
be an intellect roll. I don't think you got any skills that are appropriate.
Well, understanding is supposed to make things easier, but you're saying that.
Let me look up the actual specifics. Understanding. Observe or study a creature or object. Your next interaction with that creature or object gains 1 asset action. So I suppose if you went through the previous contacts you'd had from Lovelace, perhaps. Yeah, all right then. Spend an intellect point and drop the difficulty by 1.
All right. So what's the difficulty here? And I'm just doing an intellect roll, right?
Yes. So difficulty drops from 4 to 3.
Can I also put effort into it?
You can.
No, it costs me 2 points. Sure. Awesome. Some more.
Okay.
E.
So that's a success. Huzzah.
Nice.
All right. You notice that the bounce back message isn't just a bounce back message. It has some actual text contained within it, which says 15th Avenue Adult Books, midnight.
Oh, nice. Hey guys, check this shit out. I'm like, see right here?
Oh shit! Well, someone plug in the address. How far away is that?
Yeah, I have no idea. Let's look it up. Good thing our phones didn't get it right.
It's in Melrose Park.
In Chicago?
Yeah,
In Chicago. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I say we head back to the hotel, rest up a little bit, and roll out.
I like
First
it.
thing in the morning. Or
Yeah.
whatever time it is, I guess.
Now that I'm starting to get used to the resources of the pool and stuff like that, I'm like, I'm just gonna spend points like crazy.
Yeah, just
Once you get a handle on it, yeah. All right, so yeah, you can use up another rest or two if you need to get your pulls back up.
Definitely gonna use another 10 minutes. We can go to the 10-minute one. That's what we can get back here.
6 points.
Yeah.
Let's do one more.
Watch some
Oh,
TV.
shit. Hell yeah. Oops. Perfect.
wish little of that
Grab a-
cable we don't ever watch except for in hotel rooms.
Right.
Grab a bite to eat.
Deep dish again.
Yep. Just get nothing but Chicago style pizza. Nothing,
Nothing but pizza.
Actually, we still have leftovers from the first one. It was so thick.
Actually, I suggested Chicago style hot dogs, but I was the only one who was in on that at the time. Got
I'm
overruled.
good with my
Allergic.
rations.
Allergic to pork.
You get a beef pizza.
All right. So, come midnight, you go to the address, and it is the Midwest's premier adult emporium. Apparently, it's a dirty bookshop and a dirty video shop, and they also have a theater, and they also
And
do
very
events.
dirty.
Yeah.
Definitely
So,
worth it.
yeah. Yes. Cover everything in plastic before you sit down.
Yeah, those little
But
booties
this-
that you wear in open houses. Those ones.
But this is where Lovelace said to meet, so this must be the place. It seems a bit weird. And your camera's fallen
You
over.
okay, Ollie?
Oh. Yeah, I'm okay.
What did you update your driver or something right in the middle of while we're what is this? Did you decide to update drivers right in the middle of while we're streaming?
I didn't realize what affect that. I had no idea that would impact that whatsoever.
Yeah, no, it definitely will. Is it literally updating right now? Yeah. Okay. All right, that's
I
good.
just want to get the blur on my new webcam,
yeah.
but
Okay.
it's
Let's
not.
Yep.
Damn NSA.
Here we go. Yeah, you can come over here with me now. All right.
I mean, I don't have to. I can just be a disembodied voice.
You guys are getting an awful lot of interference. Government
I know.
interference.
They're
Yeah,
on
That
to you.
means you guys have been bugged.
I swear. They're
100%.
after us. After us, Kelly. That's why we need your help.
Everyone
get
burn
better
their
being off the
phones
grid.
and laptops now.
Well, if you hadn't disarmed that EMP, it would have burned all your laptops and phones anyway. So, can't hear you now.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes
There we
sense.
go.
Route.
Yep. She's got to stay on there for us to be able to hear.
No problem.
I got some room for you now. Oh, that's the wrong direction.
I'm good. I don't need.
Well, okay. fine.
What's life without a few technical
No,
problems?
I'm good. I'm totally fine. No, carry
I'm
on
just-
without me.
No,
A
that's
few-
fine.
A few technical problems.
Tentacle problems are the best problems.
Gonna have problems. Make them be
You
technical.
could try
problems.
disconnecting and reconnecting your camera.
But it's going.
I mean, it may have just temporarily disconnected.
Oh.
Okay, so wow. Oh, look at there. There you are. What were we doing? We were.
We're standing
hotel
outside a
room.
premium adult emporium.
All right,
Yes.
we already got it. Right, we went.
Feeling suddenly awkward, apparently.
Yes. So Olivia went and hid. Wait,
I feel
she's closed her
so-
eyes. You can't see her.
All right, I feel. Oh wait, hold on.
There we go.
I'm feeling very shy, very demure, very cute.
You could probably switch to the back there. No, you can't. Okay. Use the. Oh wow, it's not actually. That's not
It's
the
actually
worst
not too bad,
camera
yeah,
on
right.
I've seen. I've seen.
It's a little blown out, but otherwise,
Seen some worse cameras on my
nothing.
laptop. Cool. Yeah, so we're gonna wander around and look at all the cool sex toys.
Really close
Yes.
to all the. Okay.
There are many toys, some of which appear to be non-Euclidean in geometry.
This
This
one's
$1 word.
Yeah, right. Well,
How do you fuck a Klein bottle?
I don't know if my dick's on the inside of it or out of it.
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
okay.
I'm looking
Okay,
at,
so
the
Euclidean
Southern
is.
Belle porn titles.
So apparently Euclidean is the geometry based on the word of Euclid corresponding to the geometry of ordinary experience. I love in the context of this. So this is non-ordinary experience.
This is not the geometry of an ordinary experience.
No, the geometry of an ordinary experience.
We are
And this must
warping
be-
space now.
Adult stores must be one of the few places left in the world that still sell DVDs as well. So, you know, there's that going for it. And magazines. When was the last time you saw a magazine about
Right?
anything? Maybe some couple
They've
of
been
year old
shipping us
issues of.
magazines.
Yeah.
We have been receiving magazines
Yes.
for no apparent reason.
I don't know.
We're like, what is happening right now?
Like 4 different kinds of magazines.
They
They
just show up.
every couple like.
It's
I
like,
want-
you know,
I moved into a place that gave me a standing subscription to a packing supply company. Like once every 6 months, I'd get this thing like this thick, and it's just about packing supplies. Someone's
I
like,
keep getting-
my catalog.
You have a packing supply FedEx.
Alright.
I keep getting adverts to print your own newspapers, like as a novelty gift or something. I keep thinking that would make good game props, or
It
you know,
really would. I was like, wait a minute, hold on. That would be pretty
Yeah.
cool, honestly.
if you can do POD on newsprint now, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Extra,
Marketing,
extra, read all about it.
Can you all make observation perception type rolls again, please?
yes. My healthy paranoia.
You like us on the sides or the bottom?
And what is the difficulty?
What are we rolling?
The difficulty is 3. Because that's the
3
magic
sound.
number.
5. Oh, wait.
Efforts 0.
We're rolling intellect?
Intellect or
Oh, perception.
spotting stuff.
Yeah, you have perception?
Well, I just rolled.
Or
the
a
whole
perception type skill.
thing. I clicked just perception and skills. That's
Oh,
on the
you have
negative.
perception.
Well, then it's a minus.
Nice.
Oh.
You failed, but your
Yeah.
difficulty should have been 2 then if you have that skill.
I have it in the skill, but it's in a minus. So,
Ah,
yes, that was the
Yeah.
word.
so the difficulty would have gone up. So
yeah.
you failed.
Impairment.
Then.
You
It's an impaired.
And what was the difficulty?
3.
3.
I should have known that.
3 stop. 3 is the number.
Roll. 1.
Hey.
Success. Huzzah.
Huzzah.
And did you roll for Kelly?
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
I
that's
rolled
what-
my healthy paranoia.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you walk around browsing. It's not quite how you imagined. It's more of a cosmopolitan crowd. You were probably expecting a lot of dirty old men with their hands in their pockets, but no, it seems a bit more bit more mixed than that. But both of you spot the word Lovelace on a poster on the wall.
I thought that sounded like a porn name.
All right. Well, let's go up and look at the poster.
Okay. It is a reproduction of an old poster for Deep Throat, starring Linda Lovelace. And apparently they're having a special commemorative screening tonight in their little theatre.
I guess we're buying tickets to a dirty movie, ladies and gentlemen.
3 tickets, please.
All right, you pay a somewhat exorbitant amount.
Oh no.
This is egregious.
The usher gives you some tissues and ushers you down into the theatre. There aren't that many people in here tonight, which is a blessing, you think. And it's a restored print being digitally projected. So
Already?
the movie goes the movie goes on for a while. It's all very old-fashioned and explicit, but you become aware that someone has just sat in the seats directly behind you and is leaning forward. You can feel their breath on your neck.
This is either a good or very bad thing.
Well, it depends on how attractive they are. I'd say that's.
Yes, that's how we determine whether or not it is creepy. They're hot.
Good thing or a bad thing. Depends. Are you how much I want to fuck you? I don't know.
I'm gonna clear my hair and lean back in.
Okay.
I'm gonna listen good.
They lean in closer to you. You can smell hot dog breath and fried onions. And then they tap you on the shoulder and then reach over and hand you an iPad.
Okay.
All right. I guess I click it on. Click it up. Open the screen.
Again, screen comes up and there is a chat window on it. WhatsApp or Telegram or one of those programs. Probably some more obscure one in Cyrillic.
Whatsagram.
And as you're looking at it, you see the message come up. So, bloop. Hello.
All right. I'm assuming this is our guy.
Or gal.
Or gal.
Gals like hot dogs.
I think the first thing I'd want to ask is, what did you hope we would find in the desert?
Exactly what you found. Bloop.
Well, what do you think?
Did it?
Or no, I ain't gonna go back and forth on this. But I just had it.
You can all lean in and contribute.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Help.
I'm gonna ask, how is it they how do they know all this? The government?
Not government, but you know how the government monitors everything. Bloop.
What was the point of any of this? It led to a dead end, and we're no closer in figuring out what happened to the levitating girl.
I think she got infected with some of the same stuff that
Yeah, but
killed
what
you.
is that?
Some alien stuff, man.
Oh, I'm gonna
I
steal the
can
iPad
also-
back. What the hell did I absorb?
The point
Oh, wow.
was to open your minds to the possibilities out there and to turn you on to them and to get you involved in them. What you absorbed, I don't know exactly, but something beyond our science.
Are you a group or just an individual?
There's a long pause, and then an individual.
Lies.
All
I want
right.
to ask him, what do you know about Polybius?
Polybius was an attempt by the successors to MK Ultra to create a means of mass brainwashing and creating Manchurian candidates.
Sounds about right.
But it
What
was
do you want from us now?
addictive and unreliable. Now, I want you to continue investigating, finding things out.
So we're kind of like Lovelace's angels.
Hey.
If
Well,
you
we're at
like.
yeah. Well, we're at a dead end, so what kind of leads do you got for us?
Also, who's gonna
Well,
finance all of this?
You have successfully chased down Polybius, and you have it under lock and key. That's a success.
We need funding.
I can help when you really need it.
Should help us with these damn tickets.
Guess I can sublet my apartment and get some extra cash that way. We're gonna be traveling all over the place anyway. But Kelly's gonna need gas money.
Honestly, she a guzzler. About 12 miles to the gallon these days.
We're gonna cross the states back and forth a lot.
Were the guys who followed us dangerous?
Potentially, or at least their bosses are.
Are they government?
That's a complicated question. Yes, will do for now.
One of those yes and no things. Yeah. Probably like a rogue or a black ops organization operating outside any kind of, oversight or anything.
I think if they put us through more training.
No. I'm talking about the guys who are following us. Yeah, no, not Lovelace. Who's Lovelace? Do you guys have any ideas?
Probably. Well, do you notice how long it took him to say if it was a person or a group? Why was that?
No. They're trying to decide what they wanted us to know.
Or how they wanted to appear?
They don't seem to have a big budget.
Maybe they are a single person. They were considering to tell us that their organization, but then thought better of it, or maybe they're hiding their affiliation.
I want to know more about the thing I absorbed. I want to. Oh yeah, what the hell? What the hell was it? Is that like a government experiment? Was that alien technology? What the hell was that thing?
We need more information. I could send you to investigate similar incidents.
Be interested in that. See
I
how
think
others
the-
been faring.
Yeah. This is. I want to continue doing this. I've been having a great time with you guys. And I think we should get what we can from Lovelace because we kind of run out of stuff to do. But I don't want it to end here. We found out a little bit here, but it seems like there's so much more we don't know.
I need to figure out what's happened to the other people this has happened to. What they've seen. What's been happening to them since.
Ask
they
her
got
what she's
cancer.
trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Need to ask her what she is trying to accomplish, big picture wise.
But how are you going to phrase that?
What are you trying to accomplish? Big picture.
Why?
To liberate knowledge.
I like it. Still a little suspicious. Who knows? This could be like who knows what she might be, because they're staying secret, but for right now, at least seeming to align with what we're wanting to do.
Mm-hmm. So do you expect us to turn over our copy of Polybius?
Keep it safe and secure. I can't risk exposure by meeting.
All right.
You're free to investigate other things by yourselves, as and how you wish, but I have 2 current leads.
Lay him on me.
Hear it.
More information will be forthcoming, but one of them is in Florida, the other is in Rhode Island.
Jesus. Man, we're gonna have to get some more comfortable seats in that truck. God damn.
What's Rhode Island and Florida? I'm thinking. So cold and warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicago's probably closer
Does
to
your
the
truck
East
have a
Coast.
name? I think it should be called Baby.
Yeah, she's my baby girl.
Yeah, baby girl.
Baby girl.
Baby girl.
I love it.
She
Yeah.
is baby girl. What color is
Alright.
baby girl?
I like to think she's white, but always fucking filthy on the outside. Like I just keep going mudding and not really washing her.
What kind of truck is it? Like what make and model does Kelly fuck with?
Let me just make sure I'm not making up this car.
American made. God
Right,
damn it.
right, exactly.
God damn it.
American made. Well, I don't know. Kelly could have some like ethnic pride in her ancestors. I don't know what exactly her.
American made. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm picturing like a 1980 Ford F-150. Just a,
No,
just
I
a
have to look
big,
that up,
hunky
'cause-
girl.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Built Ford tough.
a proper
That's what I
80s
say every
truck.
time I fall down. Don't worry, I'm built Ford tough.
Does it have wooden paneling? Like on the
Or the
outside?
big white
But the best
stripe
for my
down the
baby.
side.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Big stripe down the side. Yeah, you gotta have the big
But then it
stripe.
wouldn't be white, right? It would be like either blue or
No,
red.
it can be the white stripe. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
but then
Oh,
the rest of the truck is red.
Yeah.
That's a 70s holdover beige and brown. Looks quite nice.
Yeah, I like
Doesn't
that.
show the mud quite as much.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, so it's a little body with some big tires and stuff, maybe, like. But
Yada,
yada,
Just, just slightly.
an F-150 at that age has generally had a few modifications. Okay, they can't make
Big
it this
rack
long
of
without-
headlights on top. Yeah.
Right.
So I can work at night. It lights up the whole field. All right. Any more information besides the name of 2 states?
Providence, Rhode Island. And that will give you more information on your problem.
Well, goddamn. Guess I better hit the books.
Our problem?
Kelly's
My
problem.
Well,
My whole, absorbing freaky gold stuff that makes me all magnetized and such like.
but are you still?
Oh, that.
I mean,
But
let's.
it's still there.
Yeah, let's
Or
see, can
You
we-
might have to maybe it recharges though. Maybe you're like,
I'm gonna look around for something metal and see if I can test.
Here.
Kelly.
here, hold this.
Would it work with cans? I don't know.
They seem to like precious metals most.
Kind of dip. Probably have some rings, so I'm gonna see if Kelly's hands still attract.
Yeah.
Leave fingerprints. Permanent fingerprints.
It doesn't seem to be absorbing anything anymore.
Oh, that's good to hear. That's good to see.
As I suspected,
like
I
all
don't
that.
think it's this problem anymore.
But maybe she's still like. Just,
I'm worried about the
Find out what
side
happened to her.
effects, the long-term effects of it all. And you
Yeah.
know what? There was a flash of something when I first absorbed it. I felt like I was on the cusp of understanding something so much greater, and I'm wondering if maybe someone more clever than me, not likely, but maybe someone more clever than me absorbed this thing and understands a little bit better than I do.
I guess we should believe him that this is going to lead us to some sort of answer. We just keep chasing down the mystery.
Yeah. We got So basically, there's
They're just throwing us at a problem like these agency types always do. I have my suspicions that he actually is working for someone.
Do you have any other questions that we ought to ask? Like why is this? Why are they hiding the truth?
Because it's disruptive.
So it's about control.
Good thing I love being disruptive.
Disruptive to whom exactly?
The man.
Everything.
Alright, well, I know I want to get to a computer and start using my conspiracy theory skill to look up stuff about Providence, Rhode Island for damn sure, but don't want to cut this early if we have any other questions that come to mind.
Yeah.
It's not bad connected to the internet.
Besides, the movie's not over yet.
Can't leave before the
I
climax.
do want to see
so to
how it
speak.
ends.
Right, yeah. I mean, we can't. We've already seen so much of it. We can't see it through, you know.
It's a classic. Come on.
It'll bug us forever. How did it end?
Ah, yes,
Did they
that
fall
brief
in love?
that brief halcyon period where they tried to make porn go mainstream.
What do you mean porn is mainstream?
Is now. All right.
What do you
So
mean,
anything
step
else?
dad?
Anything else you want to ask?
How do we contact you?
Same way you did before should work. Otherwise, I'll contact you.
All right.
So where do we send invoices for the?
I'll keep an eye on you and help you out where needed. You should look into forming a base of operations.
Mm-hmm.
Guess we'll hope money shows up when we're trying to develop our base.
We can hang out at Kelly's. It just will have to be.
Yeah, Kelly's
an
already got
undisclosed
a
location.
base going. We
Right.
need to,
Yeah, you could move in there and expand it.
Mhm. I will have to blindfold you guys for the last hour of the drive, though.
That's right. Okay, so the geographic center of the United States is near Lebanon, Kansas. So I figured it would be useful for us to have something that is like, I needed to know which states are up in there. We got Kansas, Nebraska, whatever the square one is, and whatever is the one next to Iowa.
Was Square One? Is that one of the Dakotas? Isn't it?
Oh, there's a bunch
Unless
of
that's
them,
the
but
rest of Kansas.
There's
and
so
they just
many.
cut it
There's
in
like
there.
Wyoming and
It-
hell, Colorado's
it
pretty
might just
fucking
be
I like
sparse.
South Dakota.
Oh no,
Back
they're
in
up there. Okay, yeah,
spots.
no, it's the whole thing's just
Yeah.
Kansas. So Kansas, Nebraska, right there near border of Kansas and Nebraska is the literal center of the United States. So I figured if Grim wants to like give us slightly more approximately accurate times of travel to other
Yeah.
locations, that could be a good thereabout somewhere in near the border of Kansas and
We're gonna
Nebraska.
find the exact
is-
location. That's
is
where we're gonna build our base.
Vixen.
The exact center of the US.
Kelly's
That
down
seems
with that.
suitably mystical to me.
We're in the
I
woods
wonder-
of Kansas Nebraska border.
I wonder where most of the ley lines converge there.
Yeah, that's a good question. Wait. Let's find out U.S. ley line convergence. Hold on.
Well, would that be where Kelly would be?
I don't know how they make
Are you trying to estimate
ley lines.
exactly where my location would be? Don't you think it's a little bit
Based
rude?
on ley lines.
There's a lot of ley lines. They're all over the place.
Yeah, but in the U.S., there's ley lines. Okay.
Apparently,
No,
a lot of
yeah.
them, and apparently, all 50 U.S. capitals are on ley lines.
This must be a lot of
Well,
ley lines.
one massive confluence is in Arkansas.
Yeah.
That's not how you spell saw.
I know, right?
Well, there's
Leicester,
Kansas,
yeah.
and then there's Arkansas.
And
Kansas and Arkansas are sort of at a corner to each other.
the other major confluence is near Washington.
Oh, that's a way to go.
No, Arkansas. That is
Unless Kelly's base is in Washington. I don't know
the
if that's
heart of the United States, right there.
Washington's
yeah.
like all the way in the corner, so that could be also an estimate.
The heart of the South.
Easy estimate. Heart of the mind.
Like, how did you find this convergence of ley lines?
I searched US convergence of ley lines.
I did that ley line. I did U.S. ley line convergence.
Right, the order of words. So we'll have to set up a base. And right now, oh yeah, right. So we wanted to get back to our hotel room and get Kelly to. So while we're making plans excitedly about seeing her place, she's headed back and gonna Google some stuff about that.
Yeah. And we need to start working on our base of operations.
All right.
Upgrade.
Well, I think we should pick up fresh with the new investigation next time. So, do you want your experience points and to level up again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
No, we'll begin with Providence, and that way we're all nice and fresh about it all.
Yeah. And I
Because
can
we
put
can,
a bit of spit and polish on the base rules I've been working on, and then we can try them
Nice.
as well. All right. So gain 2 experience points. So add 2 to your permanent number and 2 to your temporary number. And then you can spend another 4 to level something up again.
So as we're driving, we can next session. I mean,
Yeah. As you're driving, you can check each other's character sheets and.
So that's 9, right?
I think I'm gonna add 1 to my intellect edge.
Yeah, you can't raise the same thing that you've already raised yet.
Right.
It has
Right.
to be something different.
I can't do intellect to edge 3 yet.
No, not until you go up a tier. So
Okay.
once you've filled in all 4 boxes.
You have to level up 4 skills to go to the next.
Well, 4 different things. Yeah.
Yep.
So you raised your edge last time, right?
Yeah.
So you can add to your pools, increase your effort, increase a skill, or do one of the other options like taking new power or increasing your recovery rolls, that sort of thing.
I think I'm going to go ahead and increase effort.
Okay, so your effort rises to 2, and you can fill in your second box, and that costs you 4 XP.
Do I put effort 2 into the box or
Yep.
just effort? Or?
So, how does it work? I think the cost for spending effort drops. So, what, you've got an intellect edge of 2 now?
Yes.
Okay, so you work out the total costs. If you wanted to do 2 levels of effort, that would be 3 points plus 2 points, so that would be 5 points, and then minus the 2, so it would cost you 3 points of intellect to do 2 levels of effort. Yeah. So not that expensive, all things considered.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
really
no.
not.
Oh, so that was called. I just saw my notes.
Yeah, that's damn good.
Chosen and
So since we're looking at the skills. Oh, what?
sorry, no, just this is the storyline, game line. Might want to look back into the Posen Institute. There's like
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
So we
right.
need to
That's
go
right.
back to
That's
the
right.
folder.
Yeah, we need to go back to the folder. That's right. I forgot about that info. Need to check that out.
Okay.
So then, looking at my character with we're going back to the whole sneaking and stealth and all that. So I already had sneaking, but then we added stealth and disguise. So basically, I made it sneaking / stealth and went up to
Yeah,
specialization.
and put it at level 2, yeah, so specialization. Yeah.
Okay, but the disguise, is it still just trained? Is that what that is?
Disguise is just trained, yeah.
Okay.
So you could put that up to specialized if you wanted.
No, I went ahead and for this level up, I took intellect edge. So I'm at
Okay. Yeah. Same. You're a bunch of brainiacs.
Yep.
Want to be smarter?
We're using our noggins, we're using our noodles to figure this stuff out.
So one was Providence, Rhode Island, and the other one was.
You didn't ask for an exact location on the other one, but it was Florida.
Hopefully, we'll get
But
more
I s-
info.
Hang on.
Got a contact now, like a real organization, practically.
Lovelace's
Yeah.
agents.
Yeah. All right. So while you're doing that, I'm just going.
Apalachicola, Florida.
Chicola?
Apalachicola?
What?
Like
Apalachicola.
Apalachicola.
Appalachian. Appalachicola.
I'll type it in the private chat.
Yeah, no, Apalachicola.
It's like Pensacola, but Appalachia.
Yeah, Apalachicola.
Yep. Apalachicola.
Apalachicola.
That is definitely a Native American word. No doubt.
Or it's a rare brand of mountain soft drink.
It could be that
I
too.
think it is.
It's
Source from the
the
spring.
cola from the Appalachian Mountains. Come
And
on.
you put
Yeah.
some tarragon from the Appalachian Mountains, and we got that tarragon flavor.
Oh,
Green
nice.
soda.
It's a big rival is Pensacola.
Yes. That they, well, I'm sure. I hope you said Pensa.
Just to kind of, I want to do like an end of stream recap of what it is we're doing here, who we are. We are a group of, some of us here are adult performers, who happen to be participating in this game in a safe for work stream. And some of us here are doing some game design. I'm working on kind of trying to have a game world that's got some stuff, some ideas. Mainly, that's what my input has been, and Grim has a very, very experienced game designer is actually making it into something that is a game. And so we're working together on basically what is the idea behind Aetherpunk, which is that we are when I kind of see my vision for the future is that there is literally a vision of the future that is just after the era or epoch that we are currently playing in, which is the present day. The idea is that people who are bent on finding and spreading the truth and getting the signal out there will eventually usher in a kind of a new technological age as they discover and uncover some of the various things and secrets, and everything from UAPs where it's like, well, what is this? It's hidden technology that they're hiding because they're trying to keep a military advantage and things like that, when it could be helping us to develop cleaner energy and things like that. So that's kind of like what our little group in the game is doing. Is we're truth seekers. We want to get the truth out there, but we also want to anything that's like dangerous and stuff like that. We want to make sure that there's no problem there. So it's basically the idea is all of the various fun conspiracy theories are all true. Tesla, free energy, that stuff's true, and so it's a combination
Hollow Moon,
of
Hollow Earth,
combination of the government hiding stuff from us, and there's all these cool possibilities. And
it's whole punk conspiracy theory.
Yeah, and that and so that's kind of the perspective we're coming from, is that instead of the epoch just after ours, the coming new age is not going to be one of a boot stamping on a face forever, but instead it's going to be plucky individuals finding their way to throw off the shackles of giant corporations and stuff like that. As they keep trying to get us down, but they can't crush the human spirit. We're going to find a way, and that's what our little group is participating in, is getting there. So eventually might actually have a game set in the future where people have more powers and things like that to access that technology that is advanced, just that technology that is indistinguishable from magic.
Yep.
And
with Kelly's device, where it got all absorbed, but then it still had very much more physical properties and stuff.
If you're interested in this sort of thing, we actually have a website there's some work on it's been done, aetherpunk.org, and there's been or is it Aetherpunk? I think we've got both Aetherpunk and Aetherpunk Project.
Project with a K.
Yep, with a K. And Aetherpunk Project you're gonna find all over the net. We've tried to set up some stuff there. Join our Discord, please, if you'd like to join us on this journey of development. And perhaps we can have some collaboration, etc., with the various people who are interested in this sort of project. There's been a lot of really beautiful artwork out there that is kind of the part of. So far, the Aetherpunk genre has been mainly artwork based, and so I do want to honor that they've got this idea of this bright, colorful aesthetic that I really do like as part of what I'm seeing. As
your shirt.
Yes, like my shirt. Very colorful aesthetic. And so some of that we've contacted at least one artist.
I know we need to do a thing.
Right, and so trying to kind of define a genre and
to have our characters drawn by him with these.
Yeah.
Official character art. Dying.
Yes. And so, hopefully those people's vision of the future, we can kind of provide a world that will end up, creating that future. And the whole idea is that, we can see how there's just these subtle changes, these small changes to the world. And perhaps, all of these various cool things might be true.
Just like that. See? Aetherpunk.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Is that the artwork I drew Kelly? God damn it, always cocked up by the blur.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
I love it.
With a little crossbow. Hell yeah.
I love your notebook. That was the best.
Yeah. I like her
this
shag.
thing.
Her hair shag's great.
Yeah. Trying to get mine nice and shaggy like that, but it keeps looking all cute.
I know, right? Like,
Terrible.
no, I want that 80s punk. Come on.
So, I guess I should put our Discord link up or something. Actually,
I can put it on the Be Right Back thing.
Yeah,
like
we
we
should
usually
do
do.
that because I really
got
like for people to come check out the Discord, because I've been keeping up with all of the UAP stuff. If you're interested in the UAP stuff, I've got just
Everything.
10 tons of great UAP stuff. All the government, all that is available on the on there, as well as I will probably put the first couple of chapters of the first book, which is merging all of
So
these
much fun.
ideas of
I want more.
lost Atlantean civilization.
You can't-
Governments racing to try to get to the technology.
You can't not finish this.
Yeah, you're right. No,
Because you've teased me. You've teased me with fiction.
Yes, I know. But I have to finish my real world, to back up the fiction.
Oh, cool.
Exactly.
World
fun
building
stuff
in
there.
the reality and in.
Yep, exactly.
Thank you so much for joining us so far.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you guys
Absolutely.
watching us, and thank you.
Spread the word, share this thing that it's all safe for work and stuff, and you can send it to anyone and everyone who you wanted to check out our streams, particularly the tabletop list streams, but you can't send them our usual ones. Give them Aetherpunk, second
give
and
them
fourth Tuesday, always.
Yes, and don't look up tabletop lists if you want if you are allergic to not safe for work stuff.
Or do it at home in
Do it.
private in your bathroom on
It's
your
a
phone.
sin.
Yes, and don't look up our names below either.
Don't do it.
If you do not want to run into not safe for work stuff. So just fair warning there. This is our safe for work thing.
My name's relatively safe for once.
Yeah, except where it is associated with ours, then it becomes not safe.
Yes, then it becomes deeply problematic. Yeah.
In the meantime, share this and share it far and wide. Send it to your grandma.
Please do. Yes. Don't just like and subscribe. Tell other people about it. It's like, and because pretty soon you're gonna be playing this game too. We're gonna put it together. You're gonna love it. You're gonna be like, yes. You're gonna get caught up. You're gonna dig into all the tons and tons and tons of material that I've been putting together for it.
Also, don't be shy about interacting. We do see your chats all aggregated together. And if I keep seeing names over and over, when it comes time to playtest, I may just have my beta testing group from the audience. If you want in and I recognize your name, you're in. So let's make this community grow. And thank you for showing up and being one with us in these hours of Aetherpunk. So we appreciate y'all very much.
And hopefully, if I do my job right, by the time you've dug into all of my material, you'll be like, wait a minute. Is this
Question reality. I mean, I'm just question reality. Do it.
Yeah, do it. There you
go. Good for us, I
The
think.
dominant paradigm.
Right. Can't stop the signal.
Ah.
I swear to God, I'm just stealing that. I don't give a shit. But I'm
yours
stealing that. That is the
Aetherpunk.
Yep.
Sign off.
That is definitely it.
All right.
Can't stop the signal, people.
Okay.
All right. You guys got anything else you want to share before we head it out for the night?
Nah.
For the day?
Check out my stuff. Please do sub to the YouTube channel that's not mine that we broadcast on, and to the Twitch because we need to build those locations most.
Like and subscribe, fuckers. I mean,
or else.
Yes. We appreciate every single one. These early, you're doing us a solid.
Kelly's coming for you otherwise.
But otherwise, Kelly is coming for us.
And the crossbow.
Yeah.
We're getting a good cop, bad copy.
Menacing. No, you did, definitely.
I already did that once this show. I got to do it again.
Yeah.
Bring it back around.
That's right. All right. Thank y'all for
Let's
hanging
call
out
it.
with us.
Yep.
And good night.
all right. Night. Bye.
Bye.